Okay, so we're streaming now.
All right, Jin, stop talking about. I
That
don't know where I
thing.
was going with this joke.
Stop talking about that very problematic thing. That
Stop talking about politics.
yeah.
No more nationalistic dominatrix, all right? No more.
Oh,
I
but I
don't-
want to talk about the weather.
I don't care what I don't care
no.
about what happened in the UK. It's Star Wars time.
Yes, this is true.
And that part about the puppy was wholly unnecessary. What the hell was that?
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
The FBI, clearly.
Oh my god. Okay. So, first things first, before we do anything, guys, Izu, roll a d20.
Why?
Why not? Everybody else had to roll a d20 to see if they would see who would see the pork. Oh, looks like it's gonna be Izu.
Even when it's just himself, he rolls
Yes.
really high against the Porg.
So, anybody want to do a recap of last game?
Not it.
I will take the mantle.
Okay.
Give me a money.
So in the last episode of Star Wars Ball Z, Jin participated in a death race where he showed off his fucking hyperdrive jury-rigged to some swamp juice.
Yeah.
Near the end of the race, an extinct species showed up, vomited on Jin, and then just left.
Weird door prize.
So, claiming our favor from Clan Ordo, we obtained a hangar on another world. The name of the world I forget. But we had spent a month there upgrading ships and settling down for a little bit. We've had some eventful times. Eventually, we decided on taking another job, hunting down a pirate captain slaver. Basically, every single bad property to a person, he has it.
Ugh.
So getting on world, shit's raised, shit's burnt, shit's crispy.
Crispy.
It's,
Crispy.
we ask around, and it seems to be a very no-talk kind of planet. It's probably some superstition about bad luck just talking about the pirate. Eventually, we go off on our own after taking some hard liquor.
Oh.
It's not just alcohol in a Tiberian brew. There's stuff that goes into Starship Fuel and those things.
Me, Isaac, Veclin, and Jin all just stumble upon a secret bunker filled with corpses.
Filled with what?
And apparently a really bad cough.
Oh,
I'm so sorry for
COVID
that.
bunker.
Yeah, we released COVID.
Oh,
But
no.
we
That's why everyone there was dead.
We found an injured woman down near the end of it. All the while, Simful and Izu were attempting to procreate with a fucking skeleton.
Oh,
And when the
Wait,
skeleton,
I did what?
when the skeleton did not give consent, because you know it's a fucking inanimate object.
This is not
you
at
can't
all
do
what
that.
happened.
They attempted to blow it up, which it turned out to be a literal fucking rancor.
Well,
Oh.
it sounds stupid when you say it like that.
Easy was
What
the
do you
little
mean? It
robot.
sounds stupid when I say it like that.
Easy was the little robot from Transformers 2. He's humping the girl's leg.
No, this is
That
not
was
what
easy.
happened at all. It was a
exactly what
hallucination of
happened.
Havoc the Red.
That makes me Bumblebee.
I feel like it's implied that there was some hallucinogenics going on after hard liquor and attempted to procreate with a skeleton.
Nobody tried to procreate with anything. Oh my
That's
god.
what Simple wants us to think.
He tried to
He's
kill
gonna
him.
wake up from this trip and be fucking asking all of us to wipe our memories, but we're not droids. Sorry, Simple.
That's if he wakes up.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
dang,
that's where we
he's just
start
permanently
off
drunk.
today's game. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we ended last time getting chased as well. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
being
mentioned
chased by a rancor, and you
I
guys.
feel like there was something at the end about a rancor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there was that.
and you guys Also
Bouncing.
knocked out you found basically what you found was a cave full of slaves that were disposed of by the Red Slicer, except for one of them was still alive, and she was hysterical. So you guys decided the best course of action was to knock her out, and
One of us decided that.
I wonder who it was. Declan.
I can't
Obviously,
remember.
I know,
so-
I know. I did hear that part. I'm carrying a woman, and I'm like, I don't know how. But I don't remember me beating
It was
someone up.
obviously Boop, that evil bastard.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? It was Harv. It was Harv.
No, it was definitely Boop. I definitely remember seeing a little taser bolt whiz past me directly into the woman, and then looking back and seeing Boop in the door frame.
Can we change Boop's alignment to chaotic evil?
I can't
Is Boop a Sith
believe
Lord?
I can't believe that Rancor rolled a natural 1 on its initiative. I'm so angry at that. I was so ready for this Rancor to just come in and stomp you all, but it looks like I'm so mad. I've never been this mad before in my life.
What the hell? Why am I getting a red thing? I click my thing, and it just gave me red. Well,
Stop
it's
being
not-
red.
I don't know why it's being red, man.
Better dead than red.
Ba-ba.
Why are we all rolling so poorly?
Who cares? You
It's-
can't literally
to get
can't
the
roll
rank
worse
right.
than the Rancor.
Why can Veclin just not get on the chart?
Do you guys want responder routine?
I'm good.
Okay, so
I
how
think
do
Eva's the only one who benefits.
Easy
Nah,
can have
I
it.
need a quick refresher on how legendary actions work. It's at the end of a player's
They-
turn, right?
At the end of the
Yes.
player's turn.
In between every turn, in between people's turn, you get to use a legendary action.
The
Okay,
Rancor's
who's not
moving
rolling?
last, so we should all have advantage on him this first turn. Well, me and Izu, I should say.
I have advantage once.
Wait, who are we missing
I'm
from
the only one.
initiative?
I'm the only one who handled my liquor.
DM, I'm sorry. When I've clicked on my name, my icon, everything, and I when I roll initiative, I just get a red thing that says, "You wanted to send this result to the roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected." Even though I've been clicking my token, I don't know why.
Is Veclin's token no longer valid?
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Now
Of course, as soon as you
got a
complain, it
13 for the
works.
first one.
your first initiative was 12.
Yep.
I
it's 13.
So you
I
should
do
go
not. I will honor whatever you give me. As
I
It was
always go
13.
to
It says it right there.
prestige.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I think me and
okay.
Izu both get a +1
Jen, you're up.
to initiative.
Okay,
I
well,
guess it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
matter.
see a
'cause
big
it'll be
Rancor
the same
coming at
thing.
me, and I'm just gonna say Malaysia on him.
What is with you in Malaysia?
It is
Everybody-
weird how obsessed he is with this power.
Everybody who
I-
sees Jin gets drunk.
Because it's really good. That's why. Because it incapacitates a target, basically.
DC save is 15 Wisdom.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
And it falls over and starts throwing up.
Oh,
I gotta start.
Okay.
I'm giving every enemy legendary reactions. Legendary resistances from now on, just to deal with Malaysia.
The thing is,
recharging legendary resistance that can only be used against Malaysia.
That was my action, and bonus action I'm going to be giving but I'm gonna be giving Izeth Sage actually no.
No.
Actually, no, I don't like you, Isaac.
Okay. Who's up next? Veclin.
me. So now that he's incapacitated, do we run or do we kill it?
So I want it on the record that this thing is covered in old, faded war paint and is filled with spears and looks very angry.
sounds like a run to me.
We could. It's incapacitated. We could run.
You're welcome, guys.
I could also put down like what's it called? Like bad terrain.
Okay. I guess.
Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. That's it.
Could I ask kind of where we came from originally?
We came from a small town. This was literally the bad area.
Speeders are
Almost-
this way.
That way?
Yeah, this was the Rancor graveyard. I should have used the Rancor graveyard image I had for the map I had for this. I don't know why I didn't. Pretend this is a Rancor graveyard.
He's trying to pay his respects at the Rancor graveyard.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Bonus action. I'm gonna make this guy my target analysis. It doesn't do anything other than. It doesn't. It's not an attack.
I know. Don't.
Okay. What I will do is I will use my action to dash, and I'll get here, and then I will use my I'll use my Sorsu form to take half damage against the first thing that hits me. Kind of covering you guys, so I'll be in the back.
Jin ends combat with a single move.
Sempo, you're up.
Yeah, things move like half in difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, I will cast this right here. And I'll center it.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Probably right here is where I'd center it. And then I'll also set him as my Ranger's Quarry. And I'm just going to move.
Oh, Veclin, it says that when a target is hit with Militia, that they take damage at the end of the turn, but it doesn't say what the damage is. Is that just the modifier that I have?
It doesn't say they take damage.
They don't take damage. If the Rancor takes damage, it gets to redo the save.
Okay.
At advantage.
With advantage.
Okay.
If you don't, every turn it comes up, it just keeps puking.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to use my bonus action to tell Steve to attack the Rancor.
No!
Oh, is that a bad idea? I shouldn't attack him?
if you attack it, he gets to make a save immediately to try to get out of the puking.
In that case, I will not do that.
How about we all just alpha strike him at once? No.
We're cool. We don't get advantage.
Wait, Steve was here. I'll
He's
just
prone.
This is
dash.
terrible indicator for caltrops.
I'll just dash with Steve to like here. That's the end of my turn.
Rancor necklace would be really cool, though.
God.
Rancor ice.
Yeah, that's caltrops somehow. I don't even know if this is 20 feet across.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's like twice the size.
20-foot radius means 40 feet across.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
It's,
thought it was diameter.
Yeah, my turn's over though.
okay. Izu. Oh no.
I love how both of you guys are still on drugs. So what are you guys seeing?
Izu, you just feel really sad because your grandma doesn't love you.
God.
I think that, but I think you both snapped out of it because of the adrenaline a little bit. You're still sad, Izu.
Becklin's not. He's walking on sunshine yet because his voice hasn't dropped, apparently.
Not fair. You're not allowed to reference accents or gifted players when they're missing.
Come on, guys, let's run!
He's just kind of like, he's gonna do that thing that some people do whenever they're having emotions and they don't want to deal with them, is he's gonna load a gun and shoot it.
Well, it is prone.
Oh,
no.
Emotion.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It is
There's a lot of
prone, so
PTSD here, man.
you have disadvantage because it's prone.
It's a very American thing to say, I think.
Snappy interjection. Once per long or short rest, when an ally makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can spend my reaction and give them advantage to the roll, so it's just a straight roll now.
So wait, Jin, you wanted to stop vomiting?
I just gave it to him because
And he's going through in a very American.
That misses. It's just that you see your little tracer bolt go flying and just like, ding. It just does nothing when it hits it. It's like, you're a failure, just like Grandma said you thinks you are.
Oh my god.
She doesn't.
Feeling
She's
that
never said it
emotion.
out loud. She just you know for a fact that she thinks that you're a failure. That's why you weren't allowed to stay on Tatooine.
Feeling that emotion, you're just gonna start walking up to the Rancor.
You're gonna enter the Caltrops.
The Caltrops are gonna hurt you.
Oh,
he's numb. He's
When a
numb
creature
inside.
moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 kinetic damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Oh, that's so much damage.
You're taking 4d4 kinetic.
Do I have to roll it?
The pain makes
Yeah,
me feel
roll it.
alive.
You're a Caltrops.
Yep, roll them. This is so messed up.
And damage.
Oh.
They're making him feel depressed. What do you expect?
Izu is about to fucking feed himself to this Rancor.
No!
Oh,
You can just say you're tired of playing the character. You don't have to do is that it for Izu?
Yeah, that's it. He's only doing his actions.
I said Izu's losing his damn mind.
Oh. No.
He drank one alcohol and he's losing his mind.
Gamers, I have a plan.
Oh no.
The plan is fucking go in there. Anyways, 10 feet, enough for a jump, and I'm not gonna take this Caltrop damage, or at least I'm just gonna take 2d4 for landing in it as I fucking jump.
Oh, that's smart.
The only time fucking long jumping is useful. So fucking give me my 2d4, bitch. Why'd you have to roll so high with 2d4? Man, it really hurt when I landed on these Caltrops.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Stepping on a Lego, man.
I need thicker boots.
This is like the worst casting of this spell I've ever could conceive of. I'm 15 damage to my own party.
This is so messed up.
Alright. So anyways, I succeeded my save against alcohol, so advantage. And then normal strikes. Do those both hit?
Yes. And I want to ask, would the Rancor have taken the damage when you threw down the Caltrops?
No, it only takes damage when it moves.
Does getting up from prone count as movement?
Use half your movement.
Well, no.
Yeah.
If you just half your movement, I think I'd count that as movement. And logically, if you're digging your fucking hands into the ground like a Rancor...
Well, first you would need to stop having Malaysia.
Yeah, he still needs to save.
Okay. So.
Anyways,
I would have to roll.
Because of incapacity, he's going to automatically fail that first dex save.
Oh no.
Alright, so he automatically fails both dex saves. Because he's still Malaysia'd.
Just tell me
So
how much
damage did I just do?
Enough.
How much what's
15
your
27 with 2 strikes.
What's your spell save, Jen?
15.
Damn it!
Well, it's advantage because it's taking damage.
Yeah, so he passed.
Okay. So
Unless he has a disadvantage for wisdom.
no, how much damage do you just take, Isaac?
He takes 27.
Whoa! Just get punched in the face.
So anyways, flurry of blows. I'm going for one more.
Nice!
Wow.
Okay, now he needs to make an actual dex save. That fails. He's gonna take another d4. So throw another 11 damage on top of that.
What if I allowed him?
He's also shocked.
I'm
he
shocked.
can't take react. Wait, do legendary actions don't count as reactions, do they?
No.
They require. I think they require the reaction.
No, you can take multiple per turn.
Yeah. Okay. So there's not a reaction. Oh, okay. So he's gonna do something to you.
Yoda?
Okay.
What the hell have we become?
You know what? I think he's gonna do. He sees you running, Veclin. So he's just gonna throw a rock at you.
Well, that's not very nice.
Oh,
that
it a
really
rock?
sucks, man.
I want it on record. If those had been reversed, let's see how much damage it would have done.
Oh my god!
Is he throwing a rock or is he throwing a tombstone for one of his like?
He's
friends?
throwing like a boulder. He's throwing like a Rancor skull.
Dude would have been.
You would have halved a fucking boulder.
So you throwing a Rancor skull?
What?
I heard it was. I would have had
Also,
balls.
I like that I ran up to this motherfucker, did 38 damage in a turn, and he's like, I still want to get the Jedi.
Yeah, and okay, now it's gonna stand up, which is gonna take movement, so it's gonna take that 2d4 or whatever. Roll it.
Nice.
And
You did one more damage than.
okay, so the Rancor makes 3 attacks. 2 with its claws, 1 with its bite. So 1 on Izeth, 2 on Izeth, and
Wait, it already threw.
that was its legendary
never mind.
action.
Legendary action to throw a boulder.
Yeah, if it uses all 3 of its legendary reactions, it can throw a boulder. A claw attack takes 1 legendary action. A chomp takes 2. Okay, so those claws hit. 10. 23. How you feeling, Isaac?
Hold on, let me do math. So on a scale of 1 to 36, I'm a solid 8.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that's a good way to put it. It's the best metagame ever.
It's my favorite way to put it.
Okay. I can't believe I started out this game just saying I'm gonna murder the players, so they can't even get to the red slicer today. That's it for it. Jen, your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna use short round, which allows me to use a first power that has 1 action and just make it a bonus action.
Oh my god!
And since this is 50, he's 50 feet away from me. I'm just gonna use shock.
Oh, thank God!
Okay, so
he didn't use Malaysia.
You're just gonna
careful
go
what you
again.
do there, Jin. I'm in the splash zone.
Okay.
It only shock only uses one only hits 1 target.
That's not what I'm talking about.
He's talking about Malaysia. Do you want to get vomited on?
Do I need do I need to use
What?
Yeah, do I need to do a range attack for it?
Yeah. Range
Yeah,
spell
ranged
attack.
force attack.
It tanks that,
That's
sorry
a
to say.
13. Okay, well it misses. Okay, then I have my action Malaysia.
Wait,
Okay.
Jin, I'm in the splash zone.
Do it.
Is the Rancor gonna fall on Iseth?
You have to make a DC save of 15.
This is my personal hell. Stun locking is my personal hell.
My players do this exact same thing, and it's the worst.
And I'm lucky that my players haven't figured out that Malaysia's a thing.
Don't ever tell them.
I don't.
Does
blame
falling
They will abuse it.
Does falling prone? Falling prone, does that cost movement? Or
No.
No.
I just feel like if you're gonna fall into a bunch of roll the 2d4. If you're gonna fall into a bunch of fucking caltrops, you're gonna get hit by caltrops.
Okay, he still has it for his turn though.
Nice.
It's a big number.
Okay, so now he's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. Wait, so how does this work? You pull up the Malaysia thing again?
Whenever he's
He's un-Malaysia'd. But he is still prone.
He's still prone, which is still really good. The creature must
So it's
okay.
prone,
It's
but
prone.
it just
Prone is still
it's
pretty
just
good.
not it's just not
Yeah,
incapacitated.
we all still
anymore.
have advantage on melee attacks against the thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, I was
And-
supposed to have. I was supposed to have
and I'm
advantage
gonna-
before.
I'm gonna move 30 feet.
That's a lot of feet there.
I'm trying to. There we go. I'm gonna move 30 feet right here.
okay. So this thing is like it's on its knees. It's falling into these caltrops. He's bleeding all over, and I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to see if he can infer that you're the one who keeps doing this to him, Jen. Nah,
Advantage.
so
Just for the meme, give him advantage.
yeah, I'm gonna just for
for
the
the
meme give him advantage, and now he's gonna throw a boulder at you, Jen.
Oh,
This is what you get.
It's like must have been those Trandoshans I ate
I'm
last
guessing
night.
that missed. Dude, just to see another Rancor skull
Yes.
go flying.
Barely. That barely misses.
that's close.
Okay, that's going to be all of its legendary reactions too, so I wasted that. Veclin.
No. You get the actions reload every round.
No, it's
Right?
every round.
They get infinite fucking legendary actions.
Yeah, you only
You
can
only
throw-
have a limited fucking number.
They recharge. The round resets on his turn. That's what a round is. It's not a round. Is not a turn. It's
I know.
so. Yeah, he doesn't get his legendary actions back until it's his turn. He just used all of them to try to spite you.
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh well then. Ha ha ha! Oh my god.
Just a Rancor
Had a bullet
skull
thrown at
very narrowly. Veclin.
All right, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do the long jump.
Do you have the strength for it?
Yeah, I got +3. I'll do a little bit.
All right, yeah, you definitely have the strength for it. Literally, you just need 10 strength.
Yeah, I get there. So roll your little bits of damage.
Senfil just like woke up today and said, "I'm going to destroy the party."
Just gonna. Simful, give me the Lego feet.
Sorry.
Give it to me.
Is
Give
it
him
four
the
or two?
Lego minifigures.
Would you say that
I like that.
technical? Go ahead.
I was just going to say that Steve says, "No, my Legos."
Wait, why are his Legos caltrops?
I'm just throwing out his toys.
You like grab a Steve's Legos that you
Her
bought from
toys.
Her toys.
and she's like, "No, my Legos." Oh, that's like
Why
the
does she
saddest.
play with Why does she play with caltrops as Legos?
Because Legos
What's
are
the difference?
caltrops. Okay, so Veclin.
Would you say that Izu is under is like charmed, frightened, or stunned? Just curious.
Izu, I would say,
He's depressed.
he's got depression.
Well, because of the drugs.
Depressed is not a status effect.
Well,
Oh,
I
for
know
the
that.
purposes.
What do you,
No, for the
Yeah,
purposes
like-
of this, I would say it is like being charmed. So if you have a
it's
way
like
to end,
what?
it's like being charmed for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
So if you have a
I
thing that
think
can
we're
end,
I think we're forgetting. The DM already said Izu was clear of his shit. Izu just still walked in.
true, but like if you have something that could if you have something that would snap somebody out of a charm,
If you have the cure for depression,
it just depends on what it is. We'll see. Okay,
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to try to attack him with advantage, and I'm gonna do this thing, which allows me to forgo the advantage and attack twice.
Oh my god.
So
which is basically just better advantage.
yeah, so I'm gonna attack him once, and I'm going to do a -1 to this, just as an FYI.
Oh god.
So okay, fine, no problem. So that hits, does 5 energy damage. Now my AC is against him 20, and now I'm going to attack again. And this time, I'm going to forgo my proficiency bonus. Still hits him. Another 6 damage, which
How did you
allows
attack again? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just curious.
because of
The
that.
pod.
The
Oh,
pod.
okay. Oh,
If
yeah,
you have-
obviously, you just said that. I'm sorry. I
Yep.
don't know why. Never mind.
His brain was not present.
It's okay.
All of today, man.
It happens. And then, because I got rid of that, I'm allowed to do another form for free, so I get another bonus action, basically. So I'm going to do this again and take half damage to the next damage I get. That's my turn.
And oh, never mind.
And I go, he's hurt it really bad, guys.
That's not your character's canonical voice. That was just me being a jerk.
Wait a minute.
So
Wait a minute.
the way I'm doing it is the fact
Wait.
that I was drunk, and that's gonna be my voice, so I saw.
Oh no.
Wait a minute, Veclin. That says from weapon attacks.
Oh, from weapon attacks, doesn't it? Huh. It's good to know. Not just caltrops. Which sucks, but whatever. That's my turn.
I don't think Rancors use weapons.
There is a certain...
When you take kinetic
Like,
damage
claws is a weapon, right?
from
I
a weapon.
think it's a natural weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to
It's
count
a
that as a weapon. I don't see why that would be different from a sword. Like, I'm a
supposed to
very
be not
generous DM. You haven't noticed?
It's meant. It's
I'm
meant.
sitting
Not,
here with 8 health.
it doesn't have reactions. Jump away.
Jump where? I will die if I walk.
No, you won't.
I can't jump. I need to fucking. I can jump like 5 feet because I can't start running.
Well, statistically, you'll be fine. You'll
Oh
probably
no.
survive.
Okay, is that it for your turn, Veclin?
That's my turn.
Semphil. Save the day.
Steve is going to use Steve's bonus action to pop up right here, fly over the caltrops, and then I'm going to cast a spell through Steve with Semphil's action.
Music
which
is so
is-
epic for this.
Energetic burst on Isith.
Oh wow, epic.
I gotta help
The
him.
thing I didn't realize is now Steve is kind of close and can't. Or no, Steve can use their action to disengage. Because
He can't
Sure.
take reactions. He's shocked.
Yep.
Oh, okay. In that case, I have 15 more feet, so I'll just move like back here.
I helped him.
Technically, the Rancor is shocked 3 times.
Does he have 3 things of shock?
And then I guess we're
No.
attacking it. So I can use Semphil's bonus action to use Steve's action to attack, because Steve hasn't used her action yet. Okay.
Am I out of my... What? Okay.
This is getting very complicated very quickly.
That
got
hits,
it,
even though
don't
they're
worry.
prone.
Steve shoots the Rancor with a gun.
Ow.
That's the end of my turn.
Silence.
Izu, are you still depressed?
What a question. Are you still depressed?
Do you still have clinical
Like-
depression?
You have at the doctor's office. Are you feeling any feelings of hopelessness or despair?
Easy, you can go to therapy. We won't think of you differently because of it.
Or you can get a new paint job.
I'm not gonna paint a fucking living room. I feel like that's how I give him medical problems on top of depression.
That's like in Victorian era. They would wear lead-based face paint, and then they would all get lead poisoning in their faces.
Izu, are you still depressed?
Wait.
Doing murder, Izu. Do it.
No, I do have that. Okay.
I don't think Izu's here,
Zu's dead.
unless the mic is broken.
Could be
Your
both.
push to talk button isn't working.
Shh. We can't hear you.
We weren't interrupting you on purpose, we swear. Oh no, I hope he didn't pass out.
Oh no.
Oh shit, I hope he didn't.
No.
If I have a player pass out during a game or faint or something, I'm gonna have a panic attack as a dungeon master. Oh no, I'm so worried. Okay, we're gonna just skip it for now.
Alright. So anyways, he's prone. Fucking loading my sheet.
We said the same
And
thing.
DM, don't tell me to minimize it again. Last time I did that, I fucking discombobulated my eyeballs.
That's a problem.
Anyway, stun gauntlet,
Whoa!
Oh.
Crit.
flurry of blows, stun gauntlet.
Oh my god.
And
You're-
anyways, this GIF in Discord.
How many death saves is that?
Oh, look at that shit.
How many death saves is this?
Death saves?
Deaths.
Is it art? Oh, 3. 'Cause there are 3 attacks. Well, it fails the first one, so it is shocked, and it takes another 2 lightning. So let me just calculate all those numbers.
This is a madness.
37. Again.
Madness.
Oh my gosh, it's so strong.
This.
I'm strong against something that's prone.
It's a monk. The monks do monk things.
Okay.
What the fuck am I?
This thing's gonna stand up and it's going to beat you, and it's gonna take 2d4 damage.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh!
It's gonna
Really
be a
good against
caltrop that kills it. This thing's pissed off at this point. So
Unhands.
Run.
Oh, wait, did I mess up?
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Isaac! Here comes a giant fist!
Water of life.
If my
7
calculations
points.
are
Hey,
correct.
hey, DM, you want to know something fun about the ruling you made earlier?
What up?
I automatically get a failure on my death save for landing in caltrops.
I think that's
Even with my 7 healing you.
I think that is
Oh, wait, You're
Water
healing
of
me.
life. Yes. When someone takes an damage, I can use my reaction to give heal points. It's
Alright, I'm still alive.
before 7. Yeah.
Do you guys want me to clear the caltrops out?
At this point.
No, it's keeping. It's doing damage to the Rancor.
It's doing more damage to the
damage to
Rancor than our
me.
friends, but it's still doing
Here
damage.
comes the
Guys,
giant.
guys, I think we're forgetting the Rancor has 3 attacks.
Here comes the giant fist! Oh no, he's not. Here comes the giant mouth! Oh no.
Ah.
I will survive.
It shouldn't,
The hero.
you shouldn't be alive.
It's
Yeah.
because Jin has every single power in the PhD.
Okay, so here we go. My last
It's become a
superiority
thing.
die. Short round, and I'm gonna use shock on it to see
So
if it
funny.
works. Here's my range attack. It's standing up now, so no longer disadvantage
Correct.
for range attacks. Wow, that's taking a long time to load. Oh, 19
rolled
is
it
the first one.
twice.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. Shock. 9 damage. Okay. Now my last force move, my last force power, Militia.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh gee. What a surprise.
15.
He fails.
Throw the
bro.
2d4 Sefil.
And then he falls in caltrops,
This
and then
is
he
such a
and then he
funny way to do it.
Oh my god! Again.
Make your wisdom saving throw for falling prone.
Really, you're just fucking making him fall over. You're bullying this man.
You're like using the force to stop hitting yourself.
You guys thought I
Stop
was
hitting yourself,
bullying
stop
him.
hitting
No,
yourself.
Jin is bullying him. He's really shoving him on the playground.
This is insane. This is the weirdest
kicking
battle.
sand in his eyes in the sandbox.
Okay, so
No more force powers. I'm all
you
drained.
know what? He's got his legendary actions back. Jin, here comes the boulder.
Giant rock.
It misses!
Oh
Shit!
It can roll a 27, but it's missed. It's got a +8. How?
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Jin, you're gonna bite the fucking dust when I'm done with it.
I will
Veclin.
I'm out of superiority die. I'm out of force points. Don't worry about it.
Jesus, this is.
Aren't you
this is-
casting at will powers?
So we're gonna do the same thing as we did last time. We're gonna attack it -1. Because he's prone, I'll get 2 attacks. So that's a dirty 20 for 9 damage. My AC against is now 20. Attack him again without proficiency. Alright.
Oh my god.
That's another hit. It's 7 more damage.
You guys are
How's he
just
looking?
annihilating. He's looking like he's on death's door.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna smite him. I'll do 2d8 extra damage. 6 more damage.
Okay, Jesus, so close.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my where the hell is that one? Oh, Jesus Christ.
DM, we both know it's not getting another turn.
And then I'm going to use, because I got rid of my proficiency, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to do an unarmed strike on it. with advantage.
You have chosen poorly.
I didn't hit it, though. I didn't hit it.
It's just kind of bop against its head and does nothing. That would have been so great if you curb stomped this Rancor.
That's what I was going for, but it didn't work.
Senso, be the one to kill. You're probably going to be the one to kill this Rancor.
I'm gonna try to shoot him.
He's prone. So
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Miss. Miss.
Oh, it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. I'm also gonna use my new weapon expert feat to have advantage on the damage roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, it's not advantage. You get to re-roll if you don't like it.
No, it says advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does say you get to roll with it.
Well, the thing
When you
is,
roll
if
weapon
that
damage
and
with a
Ranger's
blast
Quarry,
roll,
it's
you
going to
can
be
push
dead.
advantage. So
It was
that's
gonna
10 damage.
it was gonna be dead no matter what. I go right before it.
And it's like, I can't help but feel like Senfil has this thought across his brain. It's like, hey, why didn't you guys just shoot it? It's just an animal. Come on. You all were messing
Being
around and none of
romantic.
you just like shot it with a gun.
We were messing around. Take a wild guess whose fault it is we fought it.
Oh,
Is it dead? Because I still have my bonus
it's
action.
dead. It's just
Okay,
full
and the
dead.
caltrops.
What's this look like? Is
Yeah.
it just Steve picking up all of her Legos? It's like, God.
Yeah, it's like a vacuum cleaner that's built in.
And she's like, I counted. They're all here. Thanks, Senfil.
They're like bloody.
Is that a thing that exists? I feel like that's a thing, like a Lego vacuum for picking up Legos.
I think that is a thing.
Okay, DM. Just a really quick question. At will powers, they use 1 force point, right?
No.
Rather than 2.
No, they don't use any.
It's a cantrip. Shock
Oh.
is cantrips.
Well, then I have much more force points. Then I have 3.
He has realized he has infinite use of militia.
No, militia is a 1 power.
And which would take
It's
2 force
only a
points.
level 1 power.
Yeah, which take 2 force points.
Yes, those take 2 force points. I've used it 3 times.
So, I'm really worried about Razek. You there, buddy?
No, I've used it.
I hope he didn't pass out from heat stroke or something. That one.
Alright, so Lego vacuums do exist, but they're not official. They are, like, custom built. So we
I see.
we fucking threw hands at the Rancor.
Yeah.
I want to take its teeth and make a necklace.
Or I guess I threw hands.
If you guys
I
want
made
to
it
try
blow
to
up.
salvage anything from this Rancor, go ahead and roll the survival check. But I will say,
Is it?
You gotta
one question,
bury
is it covered in
his-
throw up?
A little bit.
I cast guidance on Jin, so you can add a D4 to that roll.
Ooh, survival, you say?
Yeah.
12.
Just looking for teeth?
I'm looking. I'm just trying to pull teeth and claws.
You get like 4
I
teeth.
just
You
want to
get
make a
4
necklace.
teeth.
Okay, 4 teeth.
Can I try to get some rancor hide?
Yes, you can. Roll survival.
He knows exactly how to have to.
You get a
tie this leather.
prohibitively large amount of rancor hide out of this in like 10 minutes. It's like, It's like you realize, oh god, you gotta pull. You realizing too quickly, you gotta pull up the speeder now. It's like shit. This will fill out the entire back of the speeder.
Isa.
You know what? DM, when you said pull, I immediately thought you were gonna say he skins the rancor the same way hunters skin rabbits.
I would not reference it. That's way too graphic for my mind. I don't imagine. Oof.
It's one good pull.
But yeah,
one hardy pull.
How much does rancor pelt weigh? A lot.
I was curious.
That'd be worth
you said it had a lot of spears and it had war paint on it. Could I just try to like look at the, like maybe pull out one of the spears?
Yeah,
and,
sure.
Like, maybe look at the war paint.
The war paint is like this weird blue paint, and the spears look like they're fashioned out of the jaws of animals.
It was the Porg. He's become a warlord.
Can I take one of those spears?
Yeah, it's just a jawbone spear.
Isaac, you regain 5 HP. I heal you. A little
12.
bit. Take a little bit extra.
Do you guys want to take a short rest?
How about we take a rest at our ship?
Yeah,
which has a med bay
not
for
in this
unconscious lady.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, not here.
Yes, let us take unconscious lady to the med bay.
Okay, yeah, you guys begin heading back to the. You head back to the ship, and I'm just gonna roll something here. Okay, yeah. The trip back to the ship is uneventful. You bring this lady to the med bay, and you see that she's missing a leg. The leg is a cybernetic leg, though, and she seems to be pretty heavily decked out in cybernetics, all things considered. And she's just, it looks like her leg was just like blasted off or something. It was a cyborg leg. And, how does this hysterical woman wake up? Who's there to greet her?
Would probably be there trying to heal her.
I was probably gonna say I could probably fashion together like a ramshackle replacement as a cybernetics man.
Yeah.
So she wakes up and goes, ah! Who are you?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We saved you from that thing.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, my speciality.
Sage advice. I give you a D4 on it.
Okay, that's good because I got a -1. Okay.
Roll that D4.
Ooh.
This woman is so hard to please.
Jim's like the guy behind the bully who just repeats everything he says. That's his sage advice.
Did it wrong.
I know.
That's actually so funny.
I'll train you on the force if you train me how to be a people person.
Deal.
She's still freaking out.
Go, I cast Lend Aid. And she gains some health back.
She's gonna attempt to run. She's gonna try to get off the. She's gonna try to get off the bed with her freaking busted
Force
ass leg.
push.
And
Don't be a dick.
so she's gonna
attempting
roll
to
a
hop.
dexterity saving throw. If she rolls below a 10, so she falls face first. Now she's gonna attempt to. She's gonna attempt to frantically crawl out of your guys' med bay.
But she regained 7 HP.
She's like healthily fine. She's just freaking out.
Okay, can I use the can I use force push just to like hold her still in place?
Yeah, this is what?
This is getting
Man,
weird.
Jin, you're not a people person.
You're
DM, where would I be in like building this fucking ramshackle leg? Am I anywhere close? Am I within hearing distance? The lady I'm building the leg for is now screaming.
If he's within 120 feet, I can send a message in his mind to tell him to get over here.
Yeah, I'd say you're relatively nearby.
I'm gonna fucking head over then.
And you just see this lady crawling, and she's like on her knees, trying to crawl out of the med bay.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's all right.
She looks up at you. She just screams in terror.
Hey, it's fine. We're trying to help. We're just trying to get an idea of what's going on.
Roll a persuasion check. Is this just going to be a parade of people failing to calm this lady down? Please get above a 15. I don't want to play this historical woman anymore.
I'll have you know I have a 45% chance to get above a 15.
I cast guidance. You gained a D4.
Fuck you, I was getting above a 15 anyway.
That a boy.
She says, for the love of God.
25
for
anyway.
the love of God, what's going on?
Hey, that's what we're trying to figure out. Now, if you could... Is it alright if I carry you back over to the med bay? I was working on getting you a new leg there.
Yeah, she'll allow it.
Alright.
And this woman basically weighs like as much as a Reese's peanut butter cup. And
oh no.
She's just like dirty and messy, and she's like, she grabs onto your shoulder and she's holding it a little bit too tight as you carry her.
Old wounds, or I guess fresh ones.
And she's just gonna sit there. She's kind of catatonic looking right now, you guys. She's just like looking around the room at all of you.
Slap Isaac on the shoulder. Hey, you know, good thing I was there to. Good thing I was there to make the Rancor throw up 5,000 times, huh?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry.
I didn't teach him to do that. I don't know where you got that from.
Old baseball trick. Anyways.
Oh, baseball.
Yeah, it's something we do in Alderaan.
Okay.
Now you should hear about football. That's a totally different ballgame, though.
Sure, man. Whatever you say. Yeah.
Instead of slapping shoulders, we slap.
She looks up at you all. And she says, "Can I go home now?"
Where is home?
It's back on Rexus. Can I just go home, please?
After a few questions from us and...
Did you buy me? Please don't hurt me.
Nah, I am not buying anyone. I've moved on from that kind of business.
Slavers.
What the?
Wait,
like,
what?
You're not gonna like hurt me and abuse me and make me do things?
Oh.
Nah, we just got a few questions for you, and once I finish up your leg, you're free to go.
You're free. Do what you want.
Are you lying to me?
No.
I hardly see a reason to.
We brought you back here to heal you, fix your leg, fix you up a new leg.
Can I bring her a blanket and a glass of water?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, Simful,
I bring
you're
you some
your
blue
sweetheart. Oh no!
Semful has the best bedside manners here.
Go get a Twinkie while you're at
As
it.
always, Semful
Yeah,
being
we
the
have
closest
1,000
thing to a functioning adult.
Actually, that's a great. I'll also grab her a ration / Twinkie.
She just like eats it and she scarfs it down. Are there more?
Oh
Yeah.
oh, there's more.
You guys watch this woman proceed to eat 38 Twinkies.
Oh my
A woman of my heart.
All right, whatever you do, Jin, don't cast Malaysia.
Do not. That's bad. I don't want to deal with that.
We'll just have Izu clean it up anyways.
No.
You are cleaning it up if it happens.
You'll be held responsible, Jin.
I will literally lock the door with you in there.
I will cause you Malaysia then.
You don't want to throw up in your helmet. That'd be gross.
Eventually, somebody will have high enough wisdom, and then what'll you do, Jin?
Jin, we both know if you cast that shit on me, you're the one wearing my helmet.
Noted. Okay.
So, I'll leave you guys now to the questions. I still gotta finish the leg.
This woman really doesn't like me, so I'm just gonna let you.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to roll a tech check to fix this.
I'll go ahead and help him because I'm not gonna talk to this woman anymore.
You want me to roll a tech check?
Yeah, or do you got an associated tools check?
Biotech implements?
Oh no!
I'll help you with my intelligence, so you can roll with advantage.
Nice.
Oof.
I'm just trying to get it working.
Look, here's the thing. There's a leg attached to her.
Wait, now there's a leg attached?
Yeah, you attach this leg to her, and it's certainly attached.
But it's not functioning.
You don't know. You can't tell.
Okay. I will hold my action to basically cast force push pull. If she stands up and looks like she's about to fall over because it gives out, I'll try to hold her there so she doesn't fall on her face again.
Okay, so you got this woman. You've abducted a woman.
Saved. Allegedly.
Abducted is a strong word when we literally found her at death's door. And now she is no longer at death's door.
You have acquired a woman.
That sounds even worse.
Achievement unlocked and acquired woman.
You've acquired female.
Okay.
Okay, now you.
How's that FBI agent doing?
Which is notably better than what you said before, because you're just making it silly now.
Yes, I am. So you've acquired the female. What do you do?
Well, presumably you guys are asking her questions while I'm working on this leg.
You made that decision. Okay, whatever.
Hey, I'm the one that fucking knows how to fucking do cybernetics. Come back when you can.
True. I'll take that sick burn.
I'll just ask her.
And I will stand behind her because I have expertise and insight now, and I'll just kind of check her.
Make sure you're the human lie detector.
Don't you lie. The +7 to insight.
Where is she?
I'm gonna say we really want to let you go, but we also need information. So if you would comply with us and just ask us a few questions, then that would be very helpful for us. Do you consent to that?
Yes.
All right. We're looking for somebody named the Red Slicer.
Well,
Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Do you know where we might find them?
Yeah, that bastard and his gang abducted me.
Can you tell us about how that went down and where you were?
I was just taken off the streets on Raxus. I've been in a cage for 2 months as he was lining up fires, and then he decided that I wasn't worth anything because I have because of my cybernetics. And he shot my leg off and he threw me away.
That's horrible.
I'm really sorry that happened to you. Do you have any idea where he might be now?
Can you all protect me if he finds out I told you this?
Of course.
You can stay on our ship until he's dealt with, if that would make you feel safer.
I have a switch pistol, and I'm gonna give it to her.
That's when she's like a master thief, and she just steals all the stuff off of our ship and shoots us with her switch pistol.
She can't take all those Twinkies at once.
Realistically, the Twinkies are the only cargo we have. Everything else is installed in the ship.
She's just like huffing fuel.
Okay, that is something she could steal. She could fucking siphon our gas.
Very slowly.
But yeah, I do offer that she can stay on our ship where it should be safe.
I give her a switch pistol. So here, you can protect yourself. We trust that you're not gonna hurt us, and if you feel threatened, you can shoot us if you want to.
You can shoot Jin.
You can shoot Jin.
He's tough.
You can shoot me.
He's tough.
He's not that tough.
I can take it.
Mind over matter, Senfel.
You see how many times I made that big bad Rancor throw up?
No. What?
Sorry. No.
Can I fist bump Jin?
Yeah. See, we're a pretty cool crew, and I hand her the pistol this time, legitimately. You can shoot me if you ever feel threatened by me.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool parent. You can smoke weed in the house.
Look, the red slicer.
Yeah, back to the splot, please.
He's in a place, I think it's called the Eastern Cliffs or something. And she's like, if I had a map, I could show you where he is, I think. And she gives you guys instructions. She tries to give you guys the best instructions she can on how to find him, where his compound is.
Okay.
Do we have a map that I could show her?
Yeah, you could probably pull up a local area map. You got HoloNet access now.
We're on a ship.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah, she's able to easily show you guys where his compound is. She says, "Can I just?" So this isn't like a trick.
What's your name?
My name's Remika.
I'm Veclin.
Somebody like that now, I'm probably gonna forget.
You don't. What are you guys gonna do about it?
Well, we actually have a job to bring him in. So
yeah, that's probably not gonna happen.
Maybe. We won't know until we try, though.
That's our job.
What makes you say that?
Just, do you want me to give you an honest answer to that question?
Yes.
She looks at Veclin and says, Veclin, you got no eyes.
I don't need eyes.
It seems like it would really be hard to do things without eyes.
Eyes are for the weak.
With this man, there's more than meets the eyes.
Autobots roll out.
So
I had to.
So if there's like a coffee cup where Veclin always has his morning coffee, and he uses the Force and he And he pulls it to his hand. I will be fine.
He may have no eyes, but he's a show-off.
There was a slave there that could do stuff like that.
What was he? Or her? Did you see them?
She was human, but apparently they had a...
Had a what?
They had a...
Had a buyer lined up for him.
Okay.
A buyer lined up for who?
Did this person have any like distinctive characteristics, like a tattoo, a scar?
He was just some guy they found.
So he looked pretty average?
Just your average guy.
There's not many people like me anymore, so it'd be good to make sure that someone like that isn't in captivity. That can drive a person insane and make them... They'll eventually escape and cause tons of destruction in their wake. You should probably try to save them. Thank you for this information.
They hand her another Twinkie.
What are you rewarding her? Good information. Take a Twinkie.
Good information.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this before we set off?
One second, somebody's messaging me asking me how to...
When she leaves, I'm also gonna give her a bag with 5,000 credits.
Money bags.
Money bags.
And she just looks at this bag and she gets up and...
That's later. Sinful asks the question.
What was the question? Sorry, somebody was messaging me.
No problem. I just asked, is there anything else that you feel like you should tell us before we go and try to accomplish our goal? Anything else we should know?
He has a lot of slaves.
He doesn't sound like a good person.
That's all the more reason somebody should stop him.
Do some of these slaves value their own lives over value his life over theirs? Like, would some of them be willing to die to protect him?
No.
Or is everybody just like cattle to him?
Generally speaking, people don't like being slaves.
He's not making them fight for them.
No,
Like,
everyone there, I think I think everyone there is just a product.
Okay.
All right.
It could be very helpful.
Well, thank you very much, Renica, I think her name was.
Renica. Renica? 1 second. So can I go now?
You want to leave?
I just want to go home.
Okay.
Here's I'm just gonna.
There's another
bag.
Veclin puts 5,000 credits in that bag as well. And
she looks at this bag and goes...
Get far away from here.
She says, I'm not gonna... and then she gets up, and when she stands up, her new leg explodes out from under her. She says, fuck!
I use the force, I catch her.
Yeah,
Why?
Might need a few more hours.
So roll a couple of more technology checks. Bio.
Maybe we should make a wheelchair instead.
A wheelchair.
This is Star Wars universe.
What
Nobody's
the fuck
in a
is she
wheelchair.
gonna do if she sees a chair? Or not fucking.
She's gonna sit in it.
What do you mean? Shmi's husband in Attack of the Clones had a wheelchair. It was a floaty one.
I meant to say,
yeah,
what the
that's
fuck is
true.
she gonna do if she sees a stair?
Stairmaster.
I guess I'll just die.
I mean, if your chair floats.
Damn, I am not rolling well.
Well,
Come on,
you have
man.
it. I'm helping you with those.
Oh, so everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank God.
You okay, man?
Alright, I didn't
Yeah, I
I
just
did totally
passed
better
out.
thanks to
Oh.
Jin's advantage.
People have to stop passing out. It's making us all nervous, man.
We were really worried about you, buddy, and if you don't believe us, you can go
We
back
killed-
in the chat.
We killed the Rancor and we made it throw up 3 times.
So I'm going to
Easy
roll that each of
depression.
these is like an hour of work, so
It's cured.
it takes you a while to get her
The second
leg
one,
working.
2 hours.
Yeah, thank you, Jin, for the advantage, because I'm pretty sure you halved that time that it would have taken with 6 rolls.
Mm-hmm. Well, 3, because we each one had advantage.
3
Oh, well.
hours.
Well, Baloo.
Someone's got a cat.
So,
I think you heard him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you all have the location of the red slicer now.
Nice.
Do we want to do some scouting?
I have 12 HP.
Say we could take a long rest, or we
Yeah.
could take a long rest. We could also, I mean, we also have a guy that's class literally called the Scout. Give him. You have a sniper rifle. We can like scout the area out.
I also have
what's going on.
binoculars.
Okay.
And what's her name? Steve. She goes, and then we could just take the ship and turn his whole base into a crater in the ground from orbit.
Violence today.
That's very. Oh, what? Who said that? I guess that's a strategy, but there's a lot of slaves in the area. We probably want to try to save them.
Why are you upset with that?
I just don't want to see the slaves, because if I see them, it will make me sad.
But they'll be free.
But
They
then
won't
I'll
be
be sad.
enslaved
I'll
anymore.
be sad if I see them. I don't see how this is complicated.
Izu, newly awakened from his depression episode, it walks over with some blindfolds and just hands them to her, then walks away.
Oh no!
Wait, he hands what?
A blindfold.
Yeah.
She goes,
That's cold.
Simple, do you think I'm a slave? Am I your slave?
I don't think so. You can.
I think this is
Probably.
the 4th time they've been over this.
I think you can do
I
whatever
know,
you
it's like
want.
the 20th time. It's like, okay. So is
Alright,
this
well,
the
here's
plan
what I'm
that Senfil is going to go scout and that the rest of you are going to... Then you're going to rest for the rest of the evening until the next day when you're going to check?
I'll come with him just to give him some protection. And I'm proficient in perception, so I can use binoculars, right? That's how that works.
I have questions.
No, I can't.
It's best if we do not answer them.
I cannot help it with scouting it with binoculars, but somebody else probably could, and I could just be protecting them.
I think that I didn't actually take any damage in that last fight, so I'll just take a short rest to get my spells back, because tech powers come back on a short rest, and then while you guys are doing the long rest, I'll go scout for time's sake.
Okay.
And then Veclin and Steve can come as well, I suppose.
Yeah, you easily could have done that short rest while I was fucking fixing the leg.
Yeah, easily. So that I'm going to rule that's like you guys took a tech rest, did some technological stuff, recharged your tech powers. Then later in the day, you'll do a long rest. And so, Simphil, you start heading out to the location. Just roll me a d20.
Oh, I typed it wrong. Oops.
That's not how you roll a d20.
My bad.
Also, at the top left, there's a little die. If you hover over it, it has
yeah,
4,
you're
6,
right.
8, 10, 12, 20.
I should.
So,
easy way.
The trip there is uninterrupted. Rolling
He clicked the fudge dice thing, which I don't think has ever worked.
I could go for some fudge.
God, it's been so long.
Don't fucking talk about fudge, or else I'm gonna want fudge.
It's so good.
I'm on keto. I can't do fudge.
Oh no. You have my sympathies. That is rough.
Hey yo, I just realized.
Ma, can you make it?
I just realized me and Remika are foot buddies.
Aw.
What?
Isaac's right foot is cybernetic.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, Sentinel, you're approaching the base. Describe to me what your approach looks like.
So I'm gonna try to be really wary of, guards and things. And what I'm looking for is some kind of like hill nearby or somewhere high up where I can kind of just go prone and look through my binoculars and kind of just watch the base without getting spotted.
So you can actually see this base from quite a distance. It's actually, there's like a, how do I phrase this? There's a, it's a canyon, that's the word, canyon. But the canyon walls are arched, and the entire base, you can see at the far end of the canyon, is like underneath one of these arches. So it's protected from above view. And you're able to get onto one of these arches because you know where it is, and you can see the base at the end of this canyon. And you can see it's not a very big base. It's like 3 or 4 buildings, and then a bunch of outdoors. There's some makeshift landing pads for ships, and there is also what appears to be a few dozen slave pens. Looks like
Are there any ships on the landing pads?
There's like a really old-looking freighter. Looks like it's falling apart. It's one of those ships that the Rebel Alliance used on Hoth to escape Hoth, basically. It's a Gallifrey transport.
The GR-75?
Yep. That was 457. I don't know. Yeah, GR-75. It is completely rusted.
Hero of the Republic.
It's completely encrusted in rust. This is a piece of shit. So roll me a few perception checks.
You have guidance on. I'll cast guidance with you to give you D4s on as many as I'm allowed to give.
How many should I take?
It's a cantrip, so all I got to do is be touching him and guiding him the entire time. So I mean,
you have your hand on your shoulder for moral support.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me. Let's say 3. Just to keep it short. We'll say that. Those are all persuasion.
Persuasion? I thought you were doing perception.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't read.
That's a problem. Neither can I, though.
Oh, it's so much worse. Okay. So how many guidance do I get? Is a D4, right?
1 on each.
The D4, yeah. So 1 on each. Roll 3 D4s and add them to each one of those. A 4, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, so 16 is enough. You see that there's a smaller slave pen isolated from the others. This is the one piece of thing you get. And you see that there seems to be a number, and you're getting a rough count of the number of Zygerians in space. Looks like there's about 10 of them here.
Oh, there's Zygerian slavers.
Yep. Weird cat people, and it looks like that you catch a glimpse of one in particular. And he seems to be wearing more sophisticated armor than all of the others. And he's escorting somebody around the base, and he's leading him to this other slave pen. Of this isolated slave pen.
Okay. All right. Can I watch? I mean, I have 7 hours while everybody's taking a long rest or something like that. Could I just see if I can kind of pinpoint like the guard rotation and see if there is one and when there's shift changes and all that?
Yeah, I'm just going to need you to roll some checks here. I am going to note that you do. I'm gonna roll some things here. Let's see.
I'm glad I'm using my binoculars. I got them so long ago and I haven't used them since.
Does a Rhodian use binoculars?
They're actually...
Man, that's messed up.
Alright, says the guy with no eyes.
Well, honestly, I can't use them, but now I just have questions about you. Give me the sniper rifle, and I'll look through and I'll pretend.
The binoculars are actually made for a 3-eyed species.
The man that he's leading around, he seems to be semi-reptilian, and he's got thick armor plates on his skin, and he's got a staff. He's got a staff with him, and you can tell that the staff has a crystal spear tip.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna relay what I see to Veclin.
Okay. As a quick question, just to kind of refresh my memory, is there like a timetable on this camp? Are they leaving at a specific time? Or...
Doesn't look like, based on what you guys know, it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be that this is a semi-permanent outpost in some regard, despite its ramshackle nature.
Okay, well,
since we're staying up all night, kind of, what we could do is we could observe them for a long time, all day, and then basically by the time they're done taking a long rest, the rest of the party comes to us. We take our long rest during the day, and then we could go in at night when it's dark. Might be easier to sneak in, depending on the
sounds like a good idea.
I like that idea.
Depending on how the guards are. But at night, I'm assuming most of the slaves are in the pens. And also during the day, on top of it, there might be people coming to buy. That would be very.
He just described one of the people coming by to buy, and.
Okay, my bad.
Roll me a lore check. What's your name? Veclin. Roll me a lore check, Veclin.
Oh man, don't scream at me.
I guide myself.
I think I know what that crystal is, but. I don't think Central would know.
You don't know this guy, but you know about a crystal spear. You remember, you're like, the memories are phasing and messed up, but you know that you were stabbed by a crystal spear once.
What does this person look like? You said they're wearing armor? Like that? Is there anything else you can see, Semfel?
Semfel, you see that they are wearing black robes, and they're wearing black robes. They don't have any armor, but they're black leather robes, and they're dirty and disgusting. They're walking with this crystal staff, the staff with the crystal thing, and they are getting, the slave is being handed off to them right now, as you guys are watching. I have a picture of him.
Sorry, is the slave getting sold to an exterior party?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I see.
One second, I have art of this guy. 1 second. 1 second! Ah! Where is it?
The worst.
So I'm wondering if we should try to save this one slave without alerting the camp.
There, it's in the Discord chat now.
Oh, jeez, he's from Mass Effect again.
Do we have any kind of tracker or anything?
Damn Turians. Stay in your own universe.
Never. He's Del Racken. He's not Turian. You really probably could not. Sorry. The slave is a human. Just a normal human.
Okay.
An excessively average human. And unless you guys have superhuman speed, it's unlikely either of you would be able to get there in time to help this poor dude.
Too bad Isaac's not there. The guy who does actually have super speed.
So Senfel, this guy, this Del Racken individual with the crystal spear leads this slave back to a ship that's parked nearby, and on one of these landing pads. And 1 second. It's a pretty decent-looking ship. Like, but it's, one second, I have art for this ship. I have a lot of art to this session, you guys. Forgive me.
Okay.
It's alright. I'm just looking at the anti-material rifle and weapons.
That would be useful right about now.
Yeah, there's the ship. There's just this black-hulled, nightmarishly dark and dull ship. And there's another individual there in armor.
I've seen this ship before.
Yeah, there's another individual standing on the docking ramp of the ship. And he looks exactly, Senfil, he looks exactly like this guy.
Like which guy? The photo?
Like this guy right here.
On Roll20.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the Discord. I see.
Oh.
Can I have a weird feeling here, or do I have to completely like depend on Semfel's description?
Senfil, and roll a persuasion to describe this guy to him.
I mean, he could just describe it and see, if Veclin would get it.
I want to see if he rolls a nat 1 and fails, though. So I'm evil. Okay, so yeah, it's an adequate description.
I guess you could audibly hear, like, Veclin's teeth begin to grind.
Is everything okay, Veclin?
That's the Knights of Ren. They steal Force users to do things to them. This crystal staff you described to me, it's how I got my lightsaber crystal. Those bastards broke one off inside of me.
Does it look like the Knights of Ren are gonna leave?
Yeah, they're leaving right now.
Alright, so I'll say to Veclin, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want to save that slave. I'm thinking that we can find that ship. I'm thinking that we should take this base, complete the bounty that we meant to, and we can get information from the people in this base about that ship, and we can track them down for you.
I know where their base is, but I don't know where they might be holding people other places. But yes, let's take the bounty and see if we can get any information on these people.
That sounds good.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a couple of things here.
Yeah, and so I guess we'd watch for a while, and I would kind of just like want to look for, like weaknesses in their base, maybe ways we could get in, or something we could exploit.
So yeah, you figure out their rotation. The thing that you notice most about this base is that all of its that the turrets, there's basically a wall here at the one end of the canyon where their base, but the problem is that if there's any approaches taken to this base from the canyon walls would be completely unstoppable. They've only focused their attention on protecting the forward end. They've only focused their protection on stopping ships from being able to attack the base. If you guys were to just rappel down the canyon walls from like up on the top of the canyon where they are, there's basically nothing they could do to stop you with their automated defenses. Not to mention these are very poorly constructed defenses to begin with. They're just they're geared towards fending off enemy ships. And you also have the complete guard rotation. It looks like there's never more than 4 guards at a time. It looks like there's roughly 4 guards. They patrol in groups of 4 around the base, and they're pretty densely spaced. And just looking at the different markings on all of them, you get a head count of 20 different pirates here.
All right.
Yeah, it's a relatively small crew, all things considered.
I'm also wondering if we can create a distraction to try to split them up before we attack.
Well, if we can sneak on in, I'm sure our little Master Jawa could come up with a plan to create a distraction in the base.
I mean,
Izu kind of like perks up at that and starts pulling out different tech stuff that you guys all know likely would
Wait, am I the
not.
only one at the ship?
I'm there with you.
Okay, so
I think Izu might also be at the ship. I don't remember. Did you come with us, Izu?
I did not know, so yeah, that's correct.
Izu's at the
The
ship.
idea-
So, what does the rest look
Yeah.
like? What are you guys gonna do for rest here?
Well, I think what we could do, I don't remember. I have a comm link, I believe. I'd have to look, but if anything, we'd try to get a hold of them.
Yeah, easy.
After those guys take a long rest, they come here, and then
Sorry, I'm
me and Simfel take a long rest during the
Call-
day,
Call
and then
later, I'm asleep.
I will. We're basically, me and Simfel are gonna stay up all night, and then once we're tired, really tired, we get the rest of the party to come here, stake out the place during the day. Me and Simfel take a long rest during the day, and then we go in at night.
Okay, I love
Everyone's
that
all
plan.
rested. Everyone's all rested up, and we could fly in ships in places. We could do all types of planning, because then you'd have we have the
Air
cover of
support.
darkness.
So,
Air support sounds fishy because seems like they have anti-air batteries.
yeah, that's
but,
what
I mean,
all of their weapons
you could
are,
have like
anti-air weapons.
but you could use the swoop bike. We could use the trucks. We could use whatever we'd want.
Honestly,
Good
you could
God,
probably
you're
just
trying to-
drive off a cliff on top of their base, and there's nothing they can do about it. Although that
Just
might
fill the truck with Boombas.
just destroy the truck by filling it with Boombas. So that brings us back to the
Hey
ship.
man, let's do it.
Yeah, it's not.
That brings us back to the ship. How you feeling, Rizik? You okay?
Who?
Izu's player. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I just passed out. Sorry about that. I'm better now.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
Oh shit! So,
That was the wrong.
You're gonna get me copyright flagged.
someone just sent me a message and I didn't know I had sound. Sorry.
So what's Izu doing right now?
Izu, after having a full rest and no longer feeling sad about being happy, about not being happy, the complexity of emotions is being for like a good 5 hours. If he's on the ship, he's probably working on the ship, honestly, like installing or adjusting upgrades that have been done to it recently.
So
Making
Izu,
sure
as you're
Goop
going
is okay.
across the engine rooms, you're like you see something where you're like going from one end of the engine room to the other. There's a bird just standing there on like a console.
Izu just pats it on the head and then keeps working.
And it starts following you around.
Izu lets it follow him. He just keeps working.
Okay, so Izu, at some point you're working with a hydro spanner, and it goes to go grab the hydro spanner from you. So that's a.
Good. Okay, don't let go. If you do, you go boom. And I let him hold it, and I move to do something else.
Izu's immune to it.
Did he just fucking dead man switch the porg?
I did.
I did.
5 seconds
What Izu
later,
gets for being a tech cast.
5 seconds later, you hear an explosion, and that's when you look back and you look at this explosion. There's just a little crater in the ground, and you turn around and you just see, what the hell was that? Wow, outside my window. What the hell was that? Never mind. Fuck, it's just sending out or something. Scared. You turn around and the porg is just sitting there staring at you.
Fire extinguisher.
The porg is
Spray
now on your shoulder. After all the fire extinguisher stuff clears, it's just on your shoulder.
I give him another pat and just keep working.
This porg is attempting really hard to gaslight you and torture you. But
nothing can torture Izu more. Nothing can torture Izu more than Izu tortures himself.
Oh my god!
And it does occur to you, Izu, that this is the animal everybody claims they've been seeing.
Yeah, he doesn't see what the big deal is. It's just like a fat chicken.
Okay, so now the porg is going to attempt to get into your face.
Good luck with that. I'm wearing a mask and a hood.
Yeah, so now that there's just like a porg sitting on the brim of your hood, staring right into your eyes.
1 second. I'm going to have Izu do a thing.
Oh boy.
I'm going to have a frequency scan on it.
I don't know what that does.
I'm just... Actually, that wouldn't work. It's technically not. I'm going to cast Mislead. So I make a double of myself, and I just leave the double with the porg.
Now he's gaslit.
It's what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Exactly.
Just like Godzilla fighting this is like Shin Godzilla fighting Legendary Godzilla. It's just gonna go on forever. So he's gonna roll an insight check versus your tech thing. It's just like he's just and he eventually stares at
fails.
So, but for the rest of the day, this porg is just gonna keep following you, Izu. At any point, do you do anything to, other than all of these tech powers? What do you do?
No.
You're not going to do anything?
Izu just asserts his dominance by not giving a fuck about it. Like, he's very much like, okay, you are not worth my attention, so go. Or just don't go, I really don't care. I'm doing work. Ship is more important than you. Me.
So, the next day, when you guys all wake up and you have to go to your rendezvous with Veclin and, your rendezvous with Veclin and, your rendezvous with Veclin and Semco. First off, Izu, you wake up and this porg is asleep on your chest.
I pick it up and I have Boop carry it, and I just keep going meet up with everyone.
When you arrive, Boop is like holding this porg at arm's length, and everybody, Izu arrives and Boop is holding the porg.
Morning. What?
I mean, you can all see it, plain as day. It's just there. And
it's like, Izu just goes and gets his morning coffee. Like,
yeah, and the porg is like, the porg is awake now. It's just like looking around at all of you.
I pass the porg some coffee.
The porg like goes down and lifts its head and starts drinking it.
Are you guys seeing this?
Hmm?
Yes.
Isaac has officially become senile.
Lightning flash from Jin's fingertips.
And you can all see it's clearly the porg. It's got the blue paint and everything over its eyes.
It's got a fucking dart strapped to its back.
I found a new worker. Izu starts drinking coffee from his induction port. Yes,
Would you
drink
like
some
some
coffee.
I like how you named it the porg.
No, I named it Worker 1.
What are you?
He's Worker 1.
Speaking to you, Master Jawa. Speaking to this dude.
He's Worker 1. I just told you.
And Boop puts it down on the table and just starts walking around in circles around the table and looks up at you, and looks up at all of you and goes.
I
really want to kick this thing.
Who's gonna pet it?
Semphil.
Wait, no,
yeah, you guys aren't met up with it yet.
Oh shit! My bad. Sorry.
But it's just acting like a normal animal now is the thing.
I want to burn this thing alive.
Worker 1,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
Let's have Worker 1. Breakfast is done. We have to go work. Come. And I have
Okay.
Boop and the pork follow me.
Boop
Watch your
picks up the
back,
pork.
pork.
Boop picks up the pork and it does nothing to resist this. It's just kind of like when you pick up a hamster, a perfectly calm hamster.
I'm gonna cook you.
Yeah, Izu is too busy to care about it being a ghost.
So is it just fucking me and Jin in the room now?
Yeah.
You want to kill that thing?
Jin, my chest is beeping.
Mine is too, man.
I think my respirator system is failing.
I think we need to have some pork jerky.
God.
So funny, actually.
I've tortured the players with
Wait.
this thing for
Oh my
fun.
god, are you okay? Are you seriously okay? He
I
starts
just
like
said-
looking at you.
Respirator.
I can't tell if
Tech check.
it's roll a tech check. Ah, he's fine.
He'll probably reboot eventually.
He'll be fine.
Izu pops in, hits the thing on his wrist pad, reboots your respirator, walks out.
Yeah, so you guys go to the rendezvous with
That's why it's
Semphil.
called Master General.
Semphil and Veclin, who have been observing this base all night. And Semphil and Veclin, when they get there, Boop is carrying the pork.
Weird
Good morning.
moment. There's this weird moment where Veclin double takes, though he doesn't have eyes. He stares right at the pork.
I don't.
Veclin, you're staring at Worker 1.
I'm just staring and I lean over to Veclin and I'm like, I think I'm freaking out, man.
We are too.
It's not just me.
Worker 1 is my worker. You guys find your own.
It starts struggling
I don't-
a little bit, and Boop lets go of it, and it starts like eating bugs off the ground. Like,
Hey, Izu.
How'd it go with how'd it go scouting?
Well, I think if we want to go in at night, we'll be pretty, we'll have the element of surprise, that's for sure. If we go up, I point kind of in the general direction. There's some mountains over in the, we might be able to get over and kind of rappel down. Or we can find some other kind of goofy way to do something. But all their defenses are right in the front. Doesn't seem like they're don't have a lot of forethought about looking about anywhere else.
It appears they've spent most of their resources trying to defend against ships, so a ground assault should be a better way to attack.
Oh, that sounds good.
Maybe I can load a hover cart with a lot of boom buzz and then ram it into the front door.
I would call
That'd
that
make a
that
really
would
good
be
distraction, but what about the slaves? I mean, I doubt they'll want to stay here, but if we take out, if we get rid of the slavers, do you think the slaves would be able to, like, defend this area? Or if they, I don't even know if they want to stay here. They probably just want to go back home to their families.
I don't think they'd want to stay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why we better give them that freedom.
Kind of got
Well,
some
then-
trauma to that.
Well, then we can give them the truck.
They also have a ship here, like a cargo ship.
Oh,
They
well,
use,
okay.
they use for moving the slaves. It seems.
Oh, yeah.
They could just take that.
Okay, yeah, then let's go. Let's blow the freaking gates open. Yeah. While we repel from the hillside.
You want to do that? We could also all try to sneak in. Maybe we could find like an armory or something, and we could blow that up. And cause
Ooh, kill the
total
lights.
chaos. Yeah, like just cause psychological horror. Just the worst. We'll have Darth Vader like hallway scenes and everything.
Izu looks to
Who the hell's
Worker.
Darth Vader?
You know who Darth Vader is.
Izu looks to the porg and says, "Worker 1, your first job. You're going to drive a truck."
It eats
No,
a bug.
not him.
No, please.
It just eats a
DM.
bug.
DM, I
Actually,
have two
yeah.
questions actually about. Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
go
no,
ahead,
go ahead,
man.
go ahead.
So the question one is, how many feet away from the vantage point is the camp?
I don't know that. I don't know how to answer that. My brain can't do measurements like that. Let's just say it's like less. It's less than like a quarter of a mile.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know metric I don't know American units.
It's roughly 583 hot dogs.
How far away did you say it was?
Half a kilometer.
Quarter of a mile. Let's say
A quarter of a mile? Yeah, then it's a kilometer. It's
yeah, pretty much a kilometer. Pretty much a kilometer, I would say. Why don't I use kilometer? I don't know.
Metric system is boss, yo.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
The other question was
Imperial system is dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me I have to use fractions? Yeah.
Do I see any kind of like fuel storage here?
Yes, you do.
How do you guys feel about blowing up the fuel storage?
I would create a huge distraction.
I can set up a detonator.
I want cheeseburgers.
Jin?
Maybe later. Those were pretty good.
Easy raises his hand.
I'm sorry I said that out loud.
I thought I muted cheeseburgers within this party.
I thought I muted my mic. Sorry.
Why would you mute your mic to say I want cheeseburgers?
Why is that just something you say to yourself?
Because my girlfriend walked in and she goes, "What do you want from the store?" And I was like,
Aww.
"Cheeseburgers."
Aww, the fact that you even have a girlfriend is like a miracle.
Wait, why is that a miracle?
Oh man, ouch!
Wow.
Sorry, Jen.
You hearing this shit?
Dang.
Jin, come here. I'll give you a fucking virtual hug.
Yeah, you need a little pat on the.
I won't take it back.
Could you get me cheeseburgers?
May I please have a cheeseburger? Please?
Oh, after what you just said?
No, that's me mocking you.
You'd be lucky if you could still breathe after this game session.
I'm just being sassy. I'm the DM. I get to do this. None of you do. Okay. So is your plan here to just like drive a car off a cliff into their fuel storage?
Not off the cliff. I would think that we would like have it. Yeah.
I think we're going to kill everyone in the base and free everyone there. I say we save the fuel storage because then we can take the fuel.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
We have more than enough fuel.
Yeah, but we can sell the fuel.
We have more than enough money.
We need to be able to carry the fuel first.
I have 1 million credits.
You honestly, you could take the fuel and just shove it inside the slaver ship so they can use it and just go away from here. If anything, we could try to destroy any sort of infrastructure for power, electricity, and stuff like that to try to kill lights. And
I like that idea.
I mean, admittedly, if it's anything like regular D&D, everyone has dark vision, but I mean, causing just chaos in general.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Are we gonna sneak in somewhere? Are we just gonna kick the front door down?
I would say that we sneak in and just cause like psychological horror.
Yeah. Why don't we do both?
Why don't we do both? We're gonna split the party.
I mean, I have a bunch of stealth, and Steve can literally turn invisible.
So if you guys are just gonna like rappel down into this base, I'm gonna have to.
That reminds me, Jin. Here, have a free grappling hook.
Everybody's gonna have to roll a stealth check.
I will say this: I have the ability that if all of us jump down, I can pick up to 5 people. We can slow descent, so we could literally jump off the
there
wall.
Were 5 of us here.
What a coincidence!
I can also do this and give us all extra stealth.
Yeah. So
why don't we just do both of that then?
You can do both of that, and you'll get I
can punch things really hard.
We could get advantage on top of the +10. Great. No.
Okay,
I could probably grab a guy from behind and snap his neck.
So everybody roll a stealth check with smuggle. You're just gonna jump into this base from this overarching canyon wall. Who's gonna be carrying Boop?
I will. I am big strength.
Okay.
Steve can fly down, and Steve's also gonna go invisible.
So,
that's the wrong. I don't know why I rolled a flat d20.
so
My
just
brain farted.
when everybody's done rolling their stuff, just average it all out for me.
Plus
And
10.
tell me what the average is so I can roll against it.
Fucking
Whoops. Oh no, this is right.
a lot of people rolling. Okay, hold on.
Everyone's got a plus 10. Thank God.
My
Yeah.
first roll is 17, and then Boop had advantage, but Boop also rolled the same thing twice.
Where is Izu's?
Sorry, not Boop. Steve. What am I saying? Steve had advantage.
You can't handle. And Steve says, "Wow, really?"
Where's Izu's rolls?
There he is.
Again,
Okay.
Steve's had invisibility this whole time and hasn't had an
Okay.
opportunity
She
to
looks at you
use
and just says, "You know, I think our relationship is not going to work out if you can keep calling me."
Oh no.
That's valid. I'm sorry. You're right. Let's
I
I'm
can
just
just-
gonna get a fucking.
I can just change your name to Boop. I mean, it's not like I.
That get real confusing.
Hey, there can only be one Boop. Get your own name.
Alright, I
It's a
am
good thing
about.
that Jin isn't with the one who's companions with
Lee,
Steve.
all I ask
think that
is-
would work
Alright,
out.
the average is 21.
The average is 21. Okay.
Alright, I
21.
grabbed a calculator.
Even with the plus 10s?
Yes,
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
yes. Me and Jin sort of dragged us down.
Okay, so you guys just kind of land in the middle of the base, right as the patrol's passing, and you're completely unseen by anybody. Oh, let me roll for them too. Okay, yeah, you're completely unseen by anybody.
We just need them to not roll natural 20s.
So what's it going to be? You're going to go for the armory, or are you going to go for like the main building and go towards your target, where Senfil, where you think the target is?
I think it'd be great to try to take out the power like Veclin had mentioned.
At the very least, it might disable some of their defenses, open doors, or might lock doors, lock them in the doors.
It would also make it very fun for the man who has blind sight.
It would also make them look dumb.
Yeah. And I have a lock.
Wait, Veclin is about to go like fucking Starkiller from the Force Unleashed 2 trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna just we're
He's
gonna
gonna ignite his
through our-
lightsaber, cut a guy in half, and then
Does anybody here not have dark vision?
Me.
Me?
You're a cyborg. You need eyes. We need to get you some eyes.
You sound like a used car salesman.
So, you guys make your way over to the.
See, I did want to buy like dark vision goggles, but they were too high rarity.
So tell me, who's going to attempt to disable the power when you guys work your way over to the generator?
I guess it would be Izu would have the best shot.
What's it look like when Izu tries to disable the power?
I'm gonna say, okay,
We don't
this
need
depends on
Goblin
two
Lab.
things. This depends on two things. One, is the Porg still around?
Yes.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to have Izu with Boop still carrying the Porg just go into this power area, or whatever it looks like.
Yeah, it's like
And
a generator at the back of their base.
Yeah. And so... the party told him they want a distraction, so he's literally just strapping different explosives to this thing and saying, okay, worker one, your first day on the job, you will prove yourself. And I give him the detonator.
God.
No.
It just kind of holds
And
it
then
in its
walk
mouth.
away.
He clearly doesn't know what to do with it.
Alright.
Okay, roll an animal handling check to see if you can try to get it across to this creature that you wanted to explode this.
20.
There you go.
Why is Izu the pork handler?
It's because
I'm the everything handler.
He defeated it. Is why. He beat it in its own game.
He gaslighted it. Now it's his.
I asserted my dominance as the superior gaslighter.
I mean, I spawned 10,000 Twinkies. I don't know who won.
The superior shitty little dude.
Literally, the first thing I did to it was try to get it to stand on my weapon. The first thing it did to me was attack me.
I ignored it. That's the stronger move.
It just made me sad.
This thing's a little troll, and you all fed the troll, and Izu just fucking trolled back and won.
I tried to make friends with it.
What are
Okay.
you talking about? I completely ignored it at the casino planet. He was like trying to steal money. I was like, "Fuck you," and just walked away.
Yes, but you didn't troll back.
I ignored it, then I deadman switched it.
I don't have the ability to make dead man switches.
Well, that's a you
So,
problem, isn't it?
you don't know if you got it across to the sporg that you wanted to blow this place up? Because it's an animal. It's just a tiny little animal. But also, I'm going to need Easer to roll Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I'll roll a technology check.
If you're
Con
within,
save.
if you're within
15.
5 feet of me, you get +3.
Plus 3 to con save.
Yep.
Alright, so 18
Declan, do you want to be within 5 feet of him?
and 19.
Well, he's letting the porg and the droid do that, and I'm 5 feet from.
And you just like look at this generator and say, "Oh, a uranium generator. That'll give me cancer." And then you decide to not get cancer from it.
I'm wearing an environment. I'm wearing a environment suit. Remember?
Environment suit's changed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
right,
have a
right.
space suit.
I have a spacesuit. Correct. What do spacesuits give me? I forget.
I have the hazmat suit.
Okay, so now as you guys blow up the generator, we're gonna have to roll a pure luck check to see if a patrol is passing by when it tries to blow up. So I'm gonna roll this.
Wait, does blowing up a nuclear generator cause a nuclear explosion?
No. It's called.
Okay, just making sure.
Just a meltdown.
Okay.
I guess it's gonna have to be easier to roll this because I didn't decide if rolling low meant that they had bad luck or you guys had bad luck. Izu roll it.
Izu contest their luck.
I don't know what to do with that.
Wait, so you had Izu contest and you didn't even know what to do if he contested?
Okay, look, let's get clear. Izu, roll again. If it's high, it's good luck for you guys. Okay?
E.
Okay, yeah. It blows up, and a patrol was passing by, and it took out 4 of them, and that's when you guys start hearing alarms blaring in the base.
Wait, how are alarms blaring if the power's gone?
Damn, they have a backup generator.
Oh.
They got some diesel generators somewhere.
Fucking diesel.
Easy before we get into a fight, checks on worker 1. How well did he survive that explosion?
Oh, he's just standing there right next to you guys. You don't even know where he came from. He's just sitting on Boop's head.
That is not an animal. That is a demonic monster.
Yeah, like Easy just gives him a thumb up and like nod, like, good job, worker 1, and pats him on the head.
That's so creepy.
Big old eyes staring at you in the dark.
So now what do you guys do?
One day we will feast on that pork's flesh.
Do we want to leave this area just for a bit, or do we want them to come here?
Should we try to find the backup generator?
I guess we could keep.
It does not look. Let me put it this way. It looks like.
How much time do we think we have?
I mean, until what?
Until they get here.
Oh.
Well,
you guys left the area before you detonated it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So. You're not likely to be found. I will say they're going to start doing a new perception check to try to find you guys.
I guess we could try to make it to the main building now because most of the.
If you guys want, I could fry their communications.
Okay,
yeah,
so.
I guess, sure, that sounds fun. More problems.
Yeah, they don't find you. They're like looking at all of their screens and their computers. And...
Thank God we get 21.
So you guys are going to head towards the main building now?
Before we go there, can I cast frequency scan to hack into their communications?
Yeah. And basically you're hearing, power's going out across the base. What's going on? It's like, I don't know. Hampton said he saw a bird. What do you mean he said he saw a bird? He said a bird did it. He's dying of radiation burn. Oh, God, he just died. He died all over me. What the hell is going on out there? What is this about a bird?
The bird
died
is the
all
word.
over me, Mead.
You got poured.
It's like that scene in RoboCop with the radioactive toxic waste dude.
Oh no!
Fun.
Oh, that guy had a bad
I'm
day.
going to filter through the radio chatter and see where the boss is.
Yeah, they're in that
Yeah.
main building.
All right, cool. Just wanted to confirm that, and I let everyone know. Okay,
I-
they're in the main building.
What are the condition of these slaves? Do they got like fucking shock collars or some
Uh-huh.
shit?
They all got bomb collars on them.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're not gonna
man.
do an uprising yet, unless Izu can disable them.
I can.
Oh, I guess.
Can you
we're gonna
disable
the
a shock collar on 104 slaves?
It would take me a while, but I can.
Uh,
Like, it's not going to be instantaneous, so it's going to take me like one by one, like a turn each for each of them.
I mean,
probably
Steve-
don't have that time.
Steve can also use
That would be
the
that would be
slicer
an
kit.
hour. That would be.
Yeah,
10
it would be an
minutes.
hour, or if we could find like some master control thing, then I can hack into that to
I think
make
that
it
would be
quicker.
better.
Yeah, we have a slicer's kit and we have Izu, and we should try to find that.
Let's
Yeah, so
start
probably
up-
the boss
start
has
an
it.
uprising.
So.
Yeah, let's try going into the main building, I think.
So everybody roll a stealth check as you guys are heading into the main building.
Another one.
Yes.
Smuggle is still active, I believe, so.
What's the duration on that?
It is
You are all going to die to this.
concentration up to an hour. Sorry, Dion.
Jesus.
Oh, an hour.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
24,
That's a lot of.
38.
38?
All right, so
These- Where the hell did
Jin,
Sipho go?
Jin, why did you roll survival?
Oh, it's right next to stealth. It's the same. It's the same bonus. Let's just go with 12.
We're all trying to be stealthy, and Jin's like, what kind of tree is this?
All right. Time for numbers. So, 14.
D20 plus 2. I mean, it's not.
Too bad.
All right, I gotta gather all the numbers first and then put them in my calculator. Izu with the 15.
Izu, the lowest roll we got on this was a 14.
That's actually crazy.
And our
Muggle.
we are at
Muggle.
24. We got better.
Better,
24,
even with a
okay.
14.
So, nope, sorry, they have a perception skill. Nope. Come on, get in
They
that
would-
20.
they-
So, you guys see some dudes leaving the base. They have to pry their door open because there's no power. They just like run out of the base, and you guys are able to just slip in behind them. So you guys gonna go in there and try to find a way to disable all the slaves' bomb collars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or find the main guy and make sure they can't set them
Would that
all
be
off or something.
investigation or
Yeah,
perception?
everybody
'Cause, like, we're
roll a
actively
perception.
How many entrances are there to this main building?
There's just one. It's like built into the wall of the camp.
All right, you guys, go ahead and look. I'm gonna start setting down some mines.
That a boy.
Could it be investigation? Because we're like looking for.
Gonna set
you
this-
know-
Yeah, investigation.
Guidance.
Better for me as well.
Guidance on Jin.
Ton of them.
A D4.
Oops.
Oh man, that sucks.
On
Oh, God.
Steve.
So because of that, I'm gonna have them roll another perception check looking for you. Okay, roll another investigation check to see if you can find it. Every time you fail this investigation check,
Is it just Jin doing this? Or was.
We're all doing it.
Okay.
Well, you guys are doing. I'm setting mines. It's gonna take me 3 minutes. Set
That's a
down 3
20.
mines.
Trying to one up me here, bro? What are you doing?
Izu,
What I'm doing is Steve, by the way, just in case that was confusing.
so if they're going to be setting up mines, can I have Izu do something?
yes.
I'm still hacked into the communications. Can I purposefully feed them bad information to confuse them?
I think I programmed this map wrong. 1 second. Yeah, you can. Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah, and I will say you'll be able to get those mines down. Okay. What do you tell them exactly?
I filter my voice with my helmet, and I essentially say, "Guys, the bird, it's back!
Not the bird!
Yeah, and it's going to the sewage system!"
Sewage.
So 4 more of these guys are going to go to the toilets and go to the sewage access. And
I'm going to switch my voice again, and then go, "Guys, the bird's in the barracks!"
those 4 guys go to the sewage system. They're never seen or heard from again.
Oh god.
Let's not go to the sewers. I think something's down there.
Yeah.
There's a dinogla down there for sure. It's a sewer.
Okay.
There's some scary
So
ass shit
who rolled
happening
high on
here.
that investigation check? Because you find the counts.
Tim fell.
I got a 20. Sorry, what did I find?
We both rushed to the button. Ha! No.
You find a slave control collar console.
Jin, I found it. Would you like to do the honors, Jin?
I want to look at, like, is there like any? Is it just a button that says slave deactivation button, collar button, or is it like?
Well, are you looking for slave activation?
sorry, slave deactivation collar.
I want you to think about what slave deactivation means. You as a person, do you want to deactivate the
slave collar deactivation? Slave collar deactivation.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll a luck check first of all, so that you don't accidentally activate the other thing.
DM.
Is it just a D20?
Yes.
DM, real quick.
Yes.
I also want the mines to be set up to my remote detonator. I want to make sure I know who's setting this.
So you didn't roll a nat one, so yes, you can do that. Yeah, you got them set up to your remote detonator. So you're basically mining the entrance to this building, right? So roll a tech check to try to. Sorry.
I basically how it works is I take an action to set down the mine. So 3 actions, and then I sit there for a minute, setting them up to the remote detonator, and then I assume I go down further in the hall so I can keep an eye on the mines and when to detonate.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got it. I'm placing you guys all on the map right now. Veclin, roll a not Veclin. Jin, roll a tech check. Yeah, you find the off button for the slave collars.
Okay, I'm not gonna press it yet. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go to Izu and say, "Hey, you're attached to the comms, right? Is there like a PA system we can scream over the radio or something
You
just
play
letting
Java
everyone?"
Rock?
Oh, do you want me to blow their eardrums out again?
Yes, but okay. So, is there a way we can get on, speak over the PA system and
yeah,
let
I'm already
everybody
connected
know?
to it.
Okay, can you let all the slaves know that they're be ready to fight or something? Defend themselves. No, not just be dumbstruck that collars are falling off their necks.
Can we open the doors from here? That's a better question.
Yeah, I mean we're at the master control center.
Yeah, you're in the master control center. So.
All right. Just on count of 3, open the doors and I'll put out the message.
Okay.
Is that the sound of the PA system turning on?
No, that's "Get Ready to Die," one of my favorite songs.
You better get ready to die.
Okay, so we're deactivating the collars and deactivating the doors.
Ready to die.
So Simfil, did you want to open the doors and I'll take off the collars?
Yeah, sounds
and
good.
Are you sending over the PA system?
And so the message over the PA system that Izu gives is, "Attention to all the now freed slaves who have been wrongfully imprisoned. Disrespect your surroundings!" And he hits the Jawa rock button in his helmet.
You just all hear the loudest Utini. It's the deepest Utini Jalakan man pitch that's ever and I think that's gonna blow your guys' stuff. So I'm gonna take you all to the map now.
So the collars are off, the doors are open, slaves are running free.
You guys are the control. You guys are in the control center, and the red slicer is running towards you guys.
Mother of God!
Oh my God, this map is a thing.
Oh wait, Simfel would be next to me then, right?
Yeah, we'd be close.
Okay.
Why did you want the routine?
Yes. Wait, where's Isaac?
Isaac is up there. He just planted a bunch of bombs at the entrance.
I got the entrance rigged.
Okay, so this is the entrance right here, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. Then we ran up and...
Yeah, while you guys have been doing it, I've been sitting here like, man, I can't wait to blow up a bunch of people.
And then
I'm just sitting there holding a detonator in one hand.
You just hear Jawa death metal. Mix Utini with the BFG edition.
Look, I have to level with you, Armando, about some things.
Utini. Utini. Utini.
Now, this is me as a man, an adult man, trying to give you advice. You have terrible luck.
DM, I'm just gonna real quick fix the radius of that circle. I assume that is the mines.
Yeah, you can make it however big it would be.
Okay, so you need to change that to 3. There we go.
So everybody in?
All right, so there you go. There's the radius of the mines.
Hell yeah, man! Thank you.
It's much bigger because mines are meant to be traps.
Okay. And who's up? Who's up first? Simple. You were going to open the doors, right?
Right. Where is that?
Right here.
Oh, is this
I
a
thought
door?
we were opening like the main door for the slaves to go out.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. There aren't any there. You guys are in the control center.
I could have sworn that the whole
the whole me activating the sound system was on the count of 3 when they opened the doors.
I misunderstood.
We opened the main door for the slaves to run out, and we also deactivated the.
Okay,
things.
so their doors, the doors on the slave pens are all open, which is really sucks for them because there's only sucks for the guys out there because there's only 4 guys left out there.
Good.
So they're gonna get fucking torn apart.
Yes. Rage Against the Machine style.
Are you guys familiar with the concept of action economy and what 102 commoners can do against 2 thugs?
I can't wait for them to find the armory and all have guns.
Okay, Senthil, you're up.
Should there be a Steve token or no?
There should be.
I forget how to put tokens down. Oh God.
There's also no.
No, I know. I got it.
There you go. I did it for you, little buddy.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a condescending jackass.
Goop is
you are.
babysitting worker 1.
Wait, so there's a wall here, obviously. So is this the door that they're trying to come through?
This is the door, I believe.
I think this is a door. This patch of blue.
Okay. Let me just check the range on this. Are they wearing armor?
Not really.
No, they're buck-ass naked.
They're wearing a very small amount of armor. They're like wearing ramshackle post-apocalyptic armor. You guys are in a post-apocalyptic slavery party.
We are the best equipped ever.
If I was to do the D&D thing and cast overheat on their armor, would that work?
How many can you do it on?
Just 1.
Yeah, you can do it on any of them.
Oh, whoops! It went out twice for some reason.
Do it on this guy for no particular
Yeah,
reason.
I was gonna do it on that
You
guy.
mean the big guy with the most expensive looking armor and the best weapons?
Yeah, that guy.
The one that looks exactly like the wanted poster?
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, you have the wanted poster. You have a photo of him. You know who it is. It's him. He's the red slicer. Okay, so what's he got to roll?
We're trying not to kill him, though, right?
Choose a manufacturer. I mean, you can take him in alive or dead, whatever you guys want. I don't believe the bounty specified.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just says just fucking 14 million credits for the Crimson Corsair.
14 million?
Wait, why does it
It's
say
Crimson Corsair, not the Red Slicer. That's a different bounty.
Oh.
The Red Slicer is 400,000.
There's so much red here.
Yeah.
There's a Sith, there's the Crimson Corsair, there's fucking Red Slicer.
If you're a bad guy in Star Wars, you are Brad.
I also have to move here if I want to be in
You
range.
should be like Isaac and be blue.
Bubba-dee bubba-doo.
Yeah, so this is, I'll cast Overheat, and then does he have to make a save? I don't think so.
No, because your target has armor, so he can't make the save. The save would be to drop the object, but he can't drop his clothes. Well, I guess he could, but it'd take him a minute.
So I'm going to roll a luck check. If he gets a nat 20, his armor is all plasteel. His armor's all plasteel. It does nothing.
Oh no!
It's all plastic armors.
All right.
Fuck.
Target his weapon.
Can I target his weapon?
You wasted your.
Oh god, no!
You like fire a little dart to try to overheat his thing, and it just like melts off a piece of plastic armor. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I actually was trying to pour swamp juice on him.
I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way the dice roll, man. Sometimes it happens.
Does Steve have a clear shot if Steve was to try to shoot her pistol? Okay, Steve will try to shoot her pistol at this one up front.
Yeah, easy enough to shoot that one. Shoot away, Steve.
Okay. Oh no.
That bounces off his armor.
Yeah,
oh no, this is gonna be bad. I can feel it. This is gonna be a rough. This is not even a tough fight, and you guys are gonna get fucking destroyed. Izu.
Damn it.
Descending DM.
So can we see the people outside?
Yeah, the door's open. They've opened the door.
Since I'm already hacked into their comm systems, I am just going to blast out their communication pods on their helmets and blow out their eardrums.
How many can you do that to?
As many as I want.
What?
Yeah.
What do I have to roll for this?
Con saves.
You may choose any number of creatures that you can see.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of them failed?
My save is 15.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Except the 15 and the 21, they all fail. So they are going to take. Let me double check this.
It's your tech mod, right?
Yeah. It's not intelligence mod. So they're going to take 5 damage, half to fail. Sonic.
You have killed. Some of these guys are half dead. What have you done?
That was my bonus action.
Go through here, which has 60-10 damage weighting.
Yes, that was my bonus action. So I am then, with my action, going to upcast a flash bomb at them.
Oh my god.
You're making them make more saves.
So casting out level 2, and I'm just gonna throw that right there in the middle.
Oh, it's that one.
And I'm going to then roll. Let me double check. 8d10.
Oh my god.
It's like the blind version of sleep spell. That's what you're casting.
43.
Our color spray.
So the one that has the least amount of health points takes from that pool of 43, and then they.
We're probably blinding every single one of them except the slicer.
Okay, so the top 4 have 6 each, so that's 24. Then the bottom 2 have 11 each. Oh no, wait, they have 7. No, they have 8. That's 24 plus...
One of them is not blinded.
38. That's 38.
Is it 38?
24 plus 2 7s, so that's 14.
There's
So
two.
No, 2 8s.
oh, 2 8. So that would be
So-
40.
All of them are blinded.
They're all blind!
Even the slicer?
Not the
No, not it.
slicer. He's
Okay.
fine.
Good.
Izu waves to the slicer and then flips him off, then hides back behind the wall.
Izu just shows his face briefly and they all go blind.
It's not that ugly.
No, I'm that beautiful.
This is lore. This is established what it is.
Hi, yeah, ha, ha.
Oh my god. What is happening here? So they're all blind. What happens to blind people?
You have advantage on it hitting people, and they have disadvantage on hitting you.
Okay, so they're all going to shoot at Izu. All of them.
They can't aim and they can't dodge.
I hit behind a wall, so these 3 I have total cover from. These ones, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's called. They're just gonna blind fire, literally.
They're just gonna shoot.
So
I
I'm
guess
gonna...
only 3 can target Izu, I think, then, and they all have disadvantage.
So they're all gonna pile in here to try to get a hit on Izu. And they're all...
How can they
This is
see?
Izu's last known position.
they're all just gonna blind fire on Izu. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see how many of them are able to successfully fire in your direction. It says rolling a dice, but it's just 2 of them are going to be able to even successfully shoot anywhere near Izu. Wait, they have this thing called burst. It just sprays a 10-foot cube. That would still need general area. So
Watch they shoot their boss instead.
So this would be disadvantage. If they're blind, it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is my
Yeah, do any of them shoot their teammates?
That'd be kind of cool.
Why isn't it going through? One.
Okay,
Yeah, so
now,
what was that about us being dead, DM? Like about us having no chance?
how is this happening?
I think
You're
the main
taunting him.
concern is Slicer.
Okay, so the red slicer says, "For the love of God, you can't be serious." And he takes out. During its first turn, the assassin has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Any hit the assassin scores against a surprise creature is a critical hit. Fuck my life.
So yeah, we surprised him. He didn't surprise us. So
We're all hiding. So the people he'd have to get past all of us to get that assassin ability off.
So he's gonna move over here. It's 20 feet of movement. And he's gonna throw 2. He takes out 2 knives and he's gonna throw them both at Izu. For some reason, my Roll20 is really lagging right now.
no worries.
I might have to restart it.
I don't think either of those hit.
Nope, none of them hit.
And then he's gonna move down this way. What happened? What happened to this game? Veclin, you just hear shotguns firing.
Alright.
Gotta hold
Float
my...
your AoEs.
Yeah, that's the thing, I'm not an AoE dude.
Don't worry. Just wait for my turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In fact, just hold up there.
Alright.
I mean, I could always caltrops.
Nah, I got a better idea.
Okay.
How long are they blind for?
Let me double check.
Oh, 1 round.
Okay, so Veclin, as he's walking, he pulls off his back his old vibro sword. So he's got a vibro sword in one hand. He activates his lightsaber in the other hand. So now he's dual wielding.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's badass.
And then he's gonna do Way of the Minox, so he's gonna cast Saber Ward on himself.
Oh no.
So, and I've got special reactions to deflect blaster bolts. So come get some, bitch. That's my plan.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. So.
Okay.
Just gonna use you as a.
So who's
boomerang.
next? Isaac.
Alright. So I'ma just.
No, you don't touch that.
I'll roll up.
Jin, be nice to your girlfriend. Don't tell her what to touch or not.
You call my cat my girlfriend? Yeah, you're messed up, bro. She's out getting food right now.
I thought you were just like talking to your girlfriend, like being, no, don't touch that in a really condescending way.
Wait,
I'm talking to my
your cat is your girlfriend?
Here's
No.
the fun part. Every
Not
single
His girlfriend
one of
is
you
a
take
cat girl.
every single one of you take a Constitution save.
Every
I'm
single
throwing
one
a
of
gas
who?
grenade.
The
Throwing
blind
a gas
boys.
grenade.
Where?
Oh,
No.
Blind boys.
How? Con?
Do you not see the green circle I've made?
Oh no!
Fart
One, two,
grenade.
three,
They
four,
teach you-
five.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I said with the fart grenades. This is awesome.
Stop!
I
Don't
rolled-
get it.
Here's the best part. That area is now heavily obscured. They cannot see into where you guys are.
That's great, especially because they couldn't anyway.
So what's the save on this?
14.
They extra can't.
What's the damage?
7 full and fucking half for if they passed.
I like to think that two of them, the two that weren't blinded, are now gassed, and the two of them that are blind are like, "Hey, what's going on? Why are you guys coughing all of a sudden?"
Okay, so half of 7 would be 3.5.
Oh my
so
God.
that's 4.
They're dead.
You guys are annihilating. My intention here was to put you guys against 18 enemies all at once and just swarm you.
Are
that
these
work
two
out?
guys? Are these the two guys that aren't blinded, but they're?
Don't worry.
They wish
are both
they were
bli-
dead.
They're both blinded and in a heavily obscured area.
Oh, they're dead. They're blind now.
So even once they stop being blind on Izu's turn, they will still be blind because they will be in the gas.
This is the hardest I've ever seen a group say "fuck slavers," and I've seen people go pretty hard to get on that stance.
Oh yes, perfect. Okay.
You know what time it is.
Real talk though.
Yeah,
Fuck flavor.
boy.
You know what
Okay, I'm
time
gonna
it
use
is.
All
Hey,
my
hey,
movements.
Hey, wait. It's heavily obscured area. Can't see through either.
That's true. You can't see it.
Only person who can see it is Veclin, I guess.
Yeah, I could see through it.
He just doesn't see.
I just know. I'm like your mom. I just know things. It's weird. She always knows I'm doing naughty things.
Oh, speak of the devil.
How do you know my mom, man? That's weird, man.
It's weird.
Damn
Well,
it.
Well,
So-
Senfil, just tell your
Damn
mom to
it.
stop calling me, for
So
Christ's sake.
what is Jen gonna do?
Well, my whole plan kind of like got thrown out the window into a gas mine.
I'll let you
Um,
roll a luck check to see if you accidentally hit one.
I'm trying to aim for this
You-
dude. The
You
slice.
roll.
know what he's trying to cast.
Yeah, you know what he's trying to do. His favorite level 1 ability.
12.
Here's the thing. It's I'm gonna roll an opposed luck check. If they roll a nat 1, you'll be able to see them just enough, because this is a
Don't-
save.
Don't
Go ahead, roll a nat 1, Red Slicer. This will only happen if they roll a nat 1.
Don't do it.
I saw this happen. He rolled a nat 20. So
Let's
we'll see
do
how
it.
goes.
Let's do it. Do it. Okay.
My life be like, ooh, so dumb.
So dumb.
You know that video of the monkey?
Okay, so yeah, you can't see them.
I can't see him. I can't even make. Oh, I can't do anything this turn then. Literally
You
anything.
can hold an action.
You can run through the gas.
I
You can
know,
just
I
enter
used-
the gas.
I just used my 30 feet just to get out of here. I was
I
like,
will say there is a 5-foot gap right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
there is.
I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I'll just hold my action to whenever I see this dude.
Okay, Semphil. When does this gas wear off?
1 minute.
No, what?
Oh my god.
It's not a tech power, so it just stays until it runs out.
So wait,
unless he has a massive fan in here, it's not going away.
Next time, I'm adding a massive fan to layer actions from now on. One question is: it'll give them the poison on every turn?
At the start of their turn, they have to make the save again.
Okay, so they're just. Let me just save myself.
Yeah, let me just roll right now.
I'm just gonna save myself fucking time.
Yeah, I'm just assuming they'll die.
Wow.
I refuse. Semphil, what are you gonna do?
That one guy has those.
Well,
they're alive.
I can't really see through the gas, can I?
Nope.
What if I used an ability that didn't need a roll?
What's it called?
Tranquilizer dart.
Let me see what you put it in the chat.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you need to see them.
I guess just make a range attack with disadvantage then.
No, that's not how it works. They
roll.
They roll 5d8, and if that's more than their health, they go unconscious.
Wait, I have a question first. If I use my bonus action first to let Steve try to shoot, would Steve be able to target with disadvantage, or would it just not really work?
You can't see them.
Can't see them.
It's heavily obscured. You cannot see through the area.
Are droids immune to poison? Is the question?
They are immune to poison.
Yeah,
so
they can.
So she can't just fly.
You just fly right through there. Yeah.
In that case, I will risk Steve's life.
To
go right here. Use Semphil's bonus action to allow Steve to use her action to attack, and then her bonus action is to dash, which is how she went so far. And then that's light pistol. So
and it bounces off their fucking armor.
And then Semphil's action is tranquilizer dart.
Okay, roll them. I hope you cast this as high as no. Very much no.
I didn't do anything, guys.
This Semphil, you're having a bad day in this fight.
I really am. I haven't done anything yet. Literally nothing.
Talking about, I literally have done nothing.
Izu. Yeah, but last fight you nearly killed half the party.
So my suit is airtight, right?
Yeah.
So if I went into this gas, would I be affected by it?
You can survive in 0G environments.
Yeah.
You need a hazard suit, the thing I have.
How the hell can you have a spacesuit?
I don't know.
Look, I'm going to just say for the sake of rationality that this gas was caustic. So I could say that you can move through it as long as you don't end your turn in it. You won't get the gas.
Oh, what? Are you scared of 2d6 damage?
Alright, he just kind of walks right up to this dude.
This cat man looks down at you and says, "What the hell is going on?"
We're spanking you, bitch.
We're spanking you.
Ah!
Screaming doesn't make it better.
Ah! He hasn't stopped screaming. What are you going to do to him?
Bonus action, I am going to... Can I do that again? Oh, I can. And not going to, that would be boring. I'm tempted just to blast the eardrums again, but no. Bonus action, I'm just going to give a portent aptitude to Henry. Because why not? Henry's a good droid.
Who?
Yes. New name just dropped. Henry.
Steve Henry.
Steve Henry.
Okay.
That could be the Porg's names.
Porg's name is Worker 1 now, apparently.
That's true.
Okay, so...
Izu's not a good namer. He just names things.
So these guys aren't blind anymore at the end of their next turn, right?
But they're
at the end of my
obscured
turn, yeah.
smoke.
How long does the smoke last? Sorry, a minute?
1
A
minute.
minute.
Wow.
Or unless you have a strong wind that you can create.
They just flap their arms really hard. Okay, so what the fuck do they roll here? Con saves? Is this at the start of their turn?
Yeah. At the start of their turn.
Okay, so...
They both fail and take 11 poison.
You were ready on that shit.
I mean, if they're all dead, we might as well try to capture the guy alive and do like... What are the rules for what's the word?
You just declare it's non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
So the red slasher
Just
looks
do a
over at
blast.
all of his dead friends, and he's just going to start dashing out of here. Nope.
He's
Son
going
of
to take an attack of opportunity on him.
Yep.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling he can't outrun Isith. I don't know why.
So,
Please.
Izu, you go to pull out your dagger.
I see him.
Do an
I
epic,
see him.
You do an epic maneuver. You pull out your dagger, and you stab it, and you see that you're holding your poor worker 1 by both of his legs, and the pork just goes.
I just stare at him and I sit him on the ground and then like flick his nose. No.
He looks so sad.
Just no.
Veclin.
All right.
Arithmetic music, cool.
And oh god damn it. He's too far away, man.
Dash.
I could dash, I suppose.
Oh, I suppose I could dash there.
Look, all I'm saying is, he's gonna have a bad time.
That's true. I should probably just get as close as possible. I'm gonna use my bonus action then. I'm gonna jump 15 more feet. Boom. Just for why not. Oh,
You just do an
perfect.
epic maneuver over the gas.
I just do a flip jump and then I turn on my lightsaber and I do saber throw. Come on, god damn.
Ah! He dodges underneath it. He does a cool slide, matrix slide. And he just like slides on the ground, just like dodging
But
under it.
But now he knows there's a Jedi
Says-
coming to murder him.
And he says, "You're too late, Jedi. I've already sold him."
You're too late, Jedi. Wait, what?
What?
Hold on.
Sold who?
Is there supposed to be someone special here that we're supposed to know?
Yes. I've only been talking about it all session.
Don't worry, he'll still talk. Maybe.
With your, depending whether or not you have all your fingers is still a question to be determined.
Do you want me to paralyze him from the waist down?
I can do that with my lightsaber. That's a different thing.
I'm gonna fucking Chad move. I'm gonna dash with a bonus action all the way over here, and I will keep my action readied to detonate the mines when he gets it.
Oh, you look like a coward, but it's totally a bamboozle.
Strike me, almighty striker.
So yeah, bonus action speed, and then just hold an action to detonate mines.
Does he see all like the commoners ripping those guys apart out there?
Nope, not from his angle.
Okay.
Okay, Jen.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is use a superiority thing on me called short round. And then I'm gonna use my action to dash so I can get my extra feet. And Malaysia.
Malaysia.
That's actually so good here.
DC say 15 wisdom.
How is this a wisdom save? Nobody has good wisdom.
Oh.
What?
This dude falls to the ground, throw it up. He's like, "Ugh!" Just
Why does nobody have wisdom?
Half of all good saves are wisdom. The other half are dex.
we told you you'd be talking.
I was gonna post a gif of somebody throwing up. These are all awful. These would trigger me. There, this one. This is what Jen does to people.
I like anime vomit.
Is that it?
Just vomit rainbows.
Is that it, Simp, Jen?
Well, I mean,
Come on, don't be scared. We all know.
I keep looking at that stupid cat.
Come on,
I mean-
pull out chapter 2.
no, that's it. I'm just
It?
gonna. Yeah, I know.
I guess you have no reactions, so that'd be why.
Well, I do have a reaction, but I can't use it for anything.
Simp,
Because
go.
all your bad guys are puking now.
Well, I mean, they're all. I see all these dead guys behind me.
Oh, that's right.
No, you don't. They're obscured.
I'm seriously considering banning Malaysia.
Oh, come on.
I won't do it, but I'm considering it. It's like
If you do, then I have to choose a different force power because I'm not
you
gonna.
will choose something equally fucked up. That's what's keeping me from doing it.
They'll just have a different flavor of fuck.
Oh gosh, what am I doing? What is my range on this blaster? It's 45 and he's 50 away.
It'd be a disadvantage. I'd say you can see. You can.
So I think I'm actually just gonna use this action to dash and go like here.
Cool.
This dude is prone. FYI.
Yeah,
Disadvantage regardless.
Oh, yeah.
and then Steve will also use dash. Whoops.
Steve's just gonna Steve's gonna go up to her execution, to the red slicer, just execution style, just like.
Why is this not working? Every time I hold right click, it thinks I'm trying to scroll. Sorry, this is Roll20 being weird.
Yeah, it does that for me too.
Okay. There we go. Steve's so close. That seems dangerous. And I guess I can also allow Steve to shoot again with my bonus action. So
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't think an 8 hits. And that's the end of my turn.
Easy.
So he's just gonna casually walk forward. Like the worker one walking beside him, I imagine.
Yep.
And he just kind of tell him, okay, I need my knife sometimes. So no. And he just is still patting his head. And he gets up to that spot because that's his movement. He's just gonna pull out his blast and say, now if you want to hurt someone, you do that. And he shoots that dude.
It's gonna be a disadvantage, but watch.
You guys keep shooting people who are prone.
I know, but watch Izu get a double crit just to rub it in Sephiroth's face.
Tempting. Specifically, I am making this in... Let me double check if this would work that way. Yeah, I'm making this a storming shot. Just in case, but yeah. Pull my blaster.
No.
9, so miss.
You know what's great about this is that because you keep missing, they can't get knocked out of Malaysia.
Yep.
Well, they can attempt it at the end of his turn.
Oh yeah, and I just realized it is a cat alien, so it's literally like the cat. It's literally like the cat gif I posted, so it's literally like Veclin.
Jen, can you what? This guy falls prone and is puking. Is he like incapacitated? Does it have a specific thing named to it?
It's incapacitated.
All right. DM, do I see this any weapons in this person's hands?
No.
No? Okay. Just wondering. All right, I'm just going to walk up to it then. It's prone, so I got advantage. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that thing where I get an extra attack for having advantage. So, I'm going to forgo my my ability, my proficiency in one of the hits. So, okay, that misses, but that allows me to do another one of my things at the end. So
how have you guys missed them so much?
I'm just sitting here with explosives.
there you go.
That's a
12 damage.
Okay, okay.
And then because right, so no longer puking.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Now what?
Then now what? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my bonus action to I forgo my thing. I'm going to where the hell is it? My bad. I'm gonna do this, which is gonna no fuck that. I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna stand over here and shrug at her with my two weapons. What I will do is I will drop the sword on the ground behind me for reasons. And I'll just stand there with my lightsaber and I'll watch her.
Isaac.
You know, I have the sudden desire to be really badass.
I mean, you gotta do it then.
Veclin peer pressured me.
I can take anything crazy you do. If you do something crazy, blow me up or something, I can take it.
I'm gonna fucking go up to here.
Okay.
So he's out of the Malaysia now, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
This is the scenario for you. Slaves free, men dead, one way out, and you're outclassed. And I want to detonate my fucking mines. I'd recommend giving up.
Roll an
behind
intimidation
you.
check with advantage.
Alright, as soon as I pull up my sheets. I had the desire to be badass. I saw a position where I could have explosions behind me. Alright, intimidation, where is that? It's right there.
Oh no.
Wow.
Damn, the double 20. If this was Mario
Wow.
Party, I would get bonus coins.
This is Mario Party.
Okay. Jen!
Nice.
You don't see a reaction from the slicer yet.
Short round again.
Just come on, man.
I'm gonna use shock twice.
Come on, man.
They're on the ground, too.
Okay, well then fine. I'll just walk up to him and use a face strike then.
Use Malaysia.
Use it again.
No, I'll use face strike.
That's
and
probably
that
actually
Technically-
smarter here.
Technically, if we make him throw up enough, he can pass out from dehydration.
Thankfully.
Uh,
You make the DM pass out from frustration pretty soon.
okay, roll your attacks.
I'm gonna be using two-handed attack. Yeah. So.
He's used Malaysia, so
Oh.
Jin, do not kill this man. I wish to
Oh,
see
wait,
the
hold on.
results of my
That-
intimidation.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So, There's that plus a D8.
It'll be 2d8.
Oh, yeah,
It's
sorry.
a crit. Oh my god.
This guy takes 20 damage.
Semville. You know, guys, I'm just gonna stand around and circle around this guy.
Oh, wait,
just stab him to death.
wait.
You guys.
Sorry,
we got another thing to do.
Guys, I said a badass line. Encircle him.
I won't use short round then. I'll just keep. I just won't use my extra superiority die. I'll just keep that because face strike is a bonus action.
Okay. Semville.
Is he prone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I... Whoops. Can I kind of try to use, like, my weight and put my knee on his back and try to put my binders on him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I will try to do. What do I roll for that?
Athletics check. Athletics or acrobatics. So it's let's just say athletics.
My athletics is 0 and my acrobatics is 5.
Oh, damn it! I should have used rebuke. Oh well.
This did not work.
Okay, don't worry about it. You put your the binders on them. Okay, Izu.
Oh, the binders are on?
Yeah, the binders are on. It's just that if he chooses to escape, then it's not going to be a very tough check to beat.
Okay, so I wouldn't use the check that's in the book.
Yeah, if he tries to make an athletics check, he's only going to have to beat 6.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then I'll use my bonus action to have Steve set his gun to stun or however you would do. And
yeah.
Actually, Steve's going to stab him with his tech blade.
It's gonna jab him.
Today I choose murder.
Fucking, I give this badass line, and everyone just starts kicking the man on the ground.
Well, I kind of see it this way. You give this badass line, and everybody just starts surrounding this poor bastard whose only means of escape, and then they all just turns punching him as he's going down. And that's when that's when it's Izu's turn.
Izu still maintained concentration on his hacked communications thing because he hasn't been hit and he hasn't casted another spell to change that. So I'm just going to speak into the PA system to the slaves and to all the other potential enemies who might be here and say, the red slicer is down. I repeat, the red slicer is down. If you work for him, sucks to be you. If you don't, Uituni! Utini!
That's awesome.
The weirdest terrorist strike ever.
Yeah, so just demoralize bad guys. They're here, moralize slaves, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. And that's when the turn comes and says, Red Slicer says, I surrender, I want my lawyer.
Your lawyer.
Yes, I surrender. Take me into custody, I will, and I want my phone call.
They're not police.
I cast Force Mass.
Insight check. Is this guy like full of shit? Unless we're still in initiative, I guess.
No, battle's over. He's surrendering.
Okay, I just, insight check. Is he trying to do something weird or shifty?
Yeah, roll an insight. No, he wants his damn lawyer.
Force Mask. Gotta make myself look like him and say, do you think anybody would really believe you?
God.
Jin's so evil.
Jin. Just
Jin, don't torture the prisoner.
Look,
Yeah, that's
you
my
can take
job.
me to custody, get your stupid bone here or whatever. I'm going to talk to my lawyer. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to be out of this in 3 months. You'll see.
Well,
Do you
that's
think
not our
anybody
problem.
would really care?
We're gonna bring him to the bounty in less than 3 months. So it's out of our hands at that point.
You did nothing here. I'm gonna get a new crew. I gotta be back in Nigeria before you know it.
How are you gonna be able to do this with no hands?
Jin!
What? Jin?
No, Jin. I have a better idea.
He's a slaver.
Jin, trust me. Just get him back to the ship.
You are a chaotic bastard.
So, as you guys exit,
No. I wanted, guys. I have a good idea.
What is it?
All right, I pick up worker 1 and I come over to the slaver dude.
What's this?
This is worker 1.
That's a pork.
No, look, worker 1, nest, and I'm gonna have him jump into his chest.
Jump into his chest.
Oh God!
Just gonna put the fear of God.
Kaliva!
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh my God.
And depending on how I roll, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this because fuck it, why not? I don't need it. 19.
Okay, so the pork just goes up, flies over to his chest, and it's like, and he just falls to the ground. It's kind of like throwing a squeaky toy at something, and he just looks at you like you're crazy.
Oh. Okay, that was my attempt. You guys can do what you want, and he just like picks up the pork with Boop and just like starts walking with you guys.
Squeaky.
I go up behind him, and I grab him by the back of his collar and bring him back to his feet. Still my lightsaber on in the other hand. Well, I would deactivate my lightsaber. I would have picked up my sword, put it away, then picked him up.
You were gonna force throw it into him, weren't you?
He looks at you, Vaclin, and says, "You're too late, Jedi. The witch boy's already been taken by the knights."
The witch boy. Do you really want me to bring out my vengeance and just finish this? You're wanted, dead or alive. Just remember that. Now shut up and let's go.
So you get to be threatening, but if I try to save, if I take his hands off, that's too far.
So when you guys get out there, you can see that the slaves are already.
It's going all full emo. I am vengeance.
You can see that the slaves are already like packing up the ship to leave.
Izu waves at them.
One of them approaches you guys and says, who are you guys?"
We're the Azure Sparrows.
There you go.
"Why did you come to save us? As nobody's been here to save us."
Mostly because we thought we could. Also because we wanted to beat up this guy.
We don't really like slavers.
Well, thank you.
I got him by his little the guy by the end of his cat head. Do you have anything to say to him?
He spits on the ground near the slave.
Oh. So, what is your name, slave? I don't want to be a dick about it, but...
Well, I do have to say the word slave.
No, I don't. No. I said, what is your name? I don't want to say slave. I'd be like, what is your name? But I don't want to be a dick and make you come up with a name.
Kylus.
Do you have anything to say to him?
I just want to go home to my family. Do whatever you want with him.
Fair enough. Take the ship he's got here, fill the ship up, and go on your guys' way. You'll never see him again.
Thank you, Sparrows. I will appreciate this for as long as I live.
Here's 10,000 credits. Make sure that everybody gets...
In the next episode of D&D, Jin destroys the local economy.
It's already ruined. What more could he do?
So, want to skip ahead a little bit, guys, to when you're turning in this bounty on Liana?
No.
No.
Okay.
I wanna get into the ship with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the holding cell.
Nice.
Or I think we should. Maybe not necessarily me. I figured we have one. We might as well use it.
Yeah, you throw him into the holding cell, and then what?
Does it have a mute function?
Yeah.
I'll turn on the mute function.
I will spend my evening meditating next to this person just to piss them off.
Oh, believe me, they're gonna be pissed.
And occasionally, since there's a mute function, I'll speak into their mind and ask them a couple questions. And then when they get too snippy, I'll just stop talking to them again just to piss them off.
So what questions are you asking him over the course of the night?
Well, I don't want to ask them here. Simple.
Yeah?
Do me a favor.
What's up?
Get in the fighter and get under the ship.
Oh yeah? What do you have in mind?
You'll know when it
Some
happens.
gang fashioned business.
Alright, I'll go and I'll get the fighter out and I'll just do what he asks.
I have no idea where this could possibly be going.
Isaac and
I don't know
Jin walk
either.
up to.
Why are you guys in cahoots? This is there's some tomfoolery behind the scenes.
Yes. Isaac and Jin will just walk up to the prisoner. I'll let Isaac do the talking.
How's it going?
It's fine.
Accommodations treating you well?
Yes.
Open the door to the prison cell. So, you said something earlier about a slave you sold?
Yes.
I don't like leaving a job half done. You understand what I'm asking?
No.
Alright. Can I go in and grab him and lift him by the collar?
Roll an athletics check.
Oh hey, that's something I'm really good at.
I'll give you sage advice with that, so you get a D4.
I'm detecting a lot of good cop, bad cop about to happen.
Hold on, let me get that D4.
I just don't know why I'm in the gunship.
16.
So you do pick him up by the collar. He doesn't struggle. And he looks you right in the eye.
Let's go for a walk.
No, he looks you right in the eye and says, I know nothing. And
I'm sure you don't. But just to make sure.
Let's go for a walk.
He's gonna stab you with a hidden blade as you do this.
Well, aren't the binders still on him? Oh.
He's got like
very well placed.
He's got like an Assassin's Creed dagger in his wrist. He's gonna try to stab you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Stab me.
He's got advantage on this.
He already hits with a 17.
Okay, so that's 4 damage, and then it's going to be 4d6.
46 for what?
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Oh.
Doing 18 damage. He says, I want my fucking keep your hands off me. I want my
Reaction
fucking
water
lawyer.
of life.
Because of like the situation of asking about these prisoners I wish to know about, Veclin will jump into action.
Are you anywhere nearby? Because
Yeah,
I was about to take this man for a walk.
He was there watching the prisoner while you guys came in.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll come in and he just kind of snaps a little bit, I guess, and just turns on his lightsaber and just puts it right underneath the person's neck. And I go, he just calmly says, "There will be no one coming for you if you do not cooperate.
You know
Unless you really don't respect your own life."
Roll an intimidation check.
I don't think he respects his own life.
Intimidation?
Yeah, intimidation.
Yes, that is.
Nope. 7.
No, you got advantage for that lightsaber, but he says, "I'm not afraid of you, Jedi. I'm not afraid of the. I'm not afraid of the Knights of Ren. Why should I be afraid of you?"
I'll cut his hand off if I can.
Roll an attack.
Excuse me.
Veclin, please.
I'll just step in and say, wait a minute.
Let me take this nice man for a walk.
We have something better.
You can sense there is just extreme frustration with this man. One of you, I guess, make like a persuasion check or something. If you beat like a 13, Veclin will back down.
All right,
Okay.
I will roll because I've been insisting about this man's walk. I don't know what my
God.
I don't know what my sheet did. My sheet fucking stuttered.
Defiant.
How did we both get the same thing?
Defiant. I got a +1 into 13.
You watch as Veclin he twists the lightsaber, like gets real close to the guy's throat, and then deactivates it and walks out of the room. Just storms out. Just frustrated.
Man, you pissed off my buddy real bad. I think for that accomplishment, you get this reward. Isaac, please do the honors.
All right, DM. I want to go to the door outside to the ship.
You do so. Are you dragging this guy with you?
Yes.
Do so. What are you guys planning here?
I wish to hold him above essentially a fucking 1,000-kilometer drop.
That's a thing.
What was it you said earlier? Get a new gang, start the ring up again.
Yeah.
I take my helmet off. See, us gangs don't like to leave a job unfinished. We like to be thorough. We like to be bloody.
And I just stopped my buddy from taking off your hand, most likely your head. Do you think that I'm gonna stop this guy from dropping you?
You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare.
Really?
You wouldn't be able to turn in my bounty from a red stain on the ground.
I cut off his hand.
Oh my god!
Oh,
and I catch it. Oh, well, I guess that's proof enough.
Roll an attack. I just want to see if you can do this. He's got his binders on, and yeah, you slice off his hand.
Oh
my god.
I'm the bad guy.
Here we are torturing.
Consider this the
So
last
anyways,
chance.
I started amputating.
Last chance for what? Ah!
Where's that last slave you sold?
You idiot. You're on Mustafar. There's nothing you can do for them now.
And I drop him, presumably onto Veclin, not Veclin, onto Semphil, who I have told to fucking be under the ship.
Oh my god.
So this guy falls like 20 feet before hitting the ship.
This dude is going.
I presume you guys take Simple gets him back in his cell at some point, though, right?
Yes.
I'll bring him back up and then...
We are done,
I just
interrogating.
I just
with
radioed
the gank way.
Simphil. I just radioed Simphil. I think he's I don't think he's really cooperating yet. Just do a quick 10-minute flyby and just make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, have you ever seen those it'll be like a bird and it'll be attacking a snake or something and it'll just be throwing it around in the sky, but every time it drops it, it'll catch it?
No! What?
We interrogated the
That's basically what I'm
gangway.
trying to do.
I go and give Veclin his hand. Sorry, I just wanted to really do it myself. The kid's on Mustafar though.
Could have just asked me that.
Well, you said earlier you weren't certain if that's exactly where he was.
It's true. Does hand got any rings on it? Be really looty about it.
I just tossed Veclin a hand. I mean, I didn't even check it either.
Well, roll a luck check.
All right.
I should let you roll this luck check. Yeah, there's a ring on it.
I just look at Jin and I go, I thought you were more thorough than that, Moneybags.
Nah, I don't really care about some stupid ring. Like, if it looks good, you may get a pretty penny for it.
Alright, I'll take the ring. I don't know. As far as Simfold described, I've never seen that prisoner before, but the Knights of Ren are trying to destroy my people, and apparently other people that are force sensitive.
I've never seen you lose your control like that. I mean, I've only known you for a couple months, but you really seemed unhinged right there.
They believe they can use our species to find things. Maybe it also works with other force sensitives. So they need to be destroyed. And if the guy in the Camino told me anything, that the Knights of Ren are, even after the Battle of Exegol, they still survive somehow, becoming more vicious and violent. They're looking for something, some sort of ancient artifact. That's what they use us for, but I don't know. I don't know what, and I don't know where. But they haven't given up. The person I was interrogated by was a man named Kylo Ren, and he's dead, allegedly. So,
Really sorry.
I lost good friends from those monsters. I can't go home until they're gone. That's why I'm out. That's why I'm out here. That's what I'm looking for. I ain't some weird sorcerer trying to create a cult of personality around me. Just want to keep my home safe, that's all.
Yeah, I tried to do that when I was younger, and I failed pretty bad.
I escaped somehow. I went back to Mustafar. I guess this way we know that this is where they're keeping all the people, and that's all that matters.
Do you know what they're trying to do on Mustafar other than trying to use your people to find something?
I think that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to find some sort of ancient artifact that can be detected through the Force, I imagine.
And they think that your species, the Maraluka, can find it for them?
It's complicated, but I can't see. We see through the Force, and through specific techniques and rituals, some of the elders can see for light years through the Force. I feel
That's crazy.
I feel like they may try to use. They have techniques and using metals that are force resistant, and they put a mask over your face, and you can't see anything but what they want you to see. And I lift up my arm, and it's wrapped in chains and stuff, and a big metal, like a bent out like metal sheet that looks like the shape of a mask.
They put that on you?
I was told it's Beskar. It's to stop anything. And I wear it as a shield now, and I carry this lightsaber that looks just like Kylo Ren's, just to come back and destroy them. I know that's not exactly tranquil, but
I'll help you. I know what it's like to feel helpless, and want payback.
Thanks, Jen. But my only concern is that their numbers, or that our numbers are grown, or they become more fanatic, and they are powerful users of the Force. So I don't know how strong they are.
Well, there's an old saying: the tighter their grip, the more that slips through their fingers. So
You need a. And if Semfel's describing the person he saw correctly, that is allegedly, according to Marker, that's the leader of them. This person that they bought wasn't just some random Force user. This was someone with either an ancient bloodline or just someone powerful in the Force for some other reason. I don't know why they want them, but I'm assuming it's something to do with the same thing they were looking for all those years ago.
yeah.
But anyways,
Well,
I'll
we'll find them. I promise.
I think I just want to be alone for a while.
Okay. Well, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here.
They might want that hand back, as a souvenir or something.
Oh, who?
I don't know, the slavers or something.
I'll just throw it in the. I'll just show a video of me throwing it off the side of the ship. So
you watch that video and you watch the video back and you see that something snatches it out of the air.
Fucking porg.
It was like lightning fast. Something was flying next to the ship and snatched it out of the air. It was so weird. Anyway, Izu, you're in the engineering bay. You just see that the porg has shown up with a hand and is eating the hand.
It's eating the hand?
Yeah.
What?
You know,
Oh,
when I
God.
messaged Jin about doing a gank style interrogation, the last thing I expected was Veclin character reveals.
I may have taken over that situation.
No, I loved it. I mean, it would have worked out even better if I didn't stop you from cutting off his hand, because then he's like, you don't have any proof. Well, my buddy back there just cut off your hand. I think that's more than enough proof, and then drop.
So, want to skip ahead to turning in the bounty at Rex?
Now we can skip.
Now we
Okay.
can.
So you guys are back on Liana. You are turning in the bounty, and you're in the bounty office with like a clerk, and they're writing stuff up, and they're like, okay. So when did you capture the bounty?
About a couple. What was it?
Half
Like
a day ago.
About
Yeah,
half a
I
day
think I
ago.
remember it was like a 12-hour flight.
Okay, and you see that she's writing a bunch of stuff up, like how many individuals did you have to kill to get to him?
Too many to count.
Okay.
Hey.
I see that the bounty is damaged.
Damaged?
Yeah.
It
And,
said dead or alive.
Yes, correct, but oh, you brought him in alive. That's a good point. She writes some stuff on this keyboard. She's just typing away, and it's like, what the fuck is she typing? And she says, okay, and she hands you guys a check.
Where are the
How
credits?
much is on the check?
There's 80,000 credits on the check.
80,000?
Yes.
May I request an itemized receipt?
Yeah, she hands you the receipt. There's a 100,000. There's a 100,000 fine for bringing him in alive. There are many smaller fines for each of the people that you killed in pursuit of him. There's also there's a tax to it. There's a what do you call it?
So wait, we get less for bringing him in alive?
Yes,
I guess
correct.
they have to go through the labor.
Izu pulls out his blaster and shoots him.
You already turned him in. Is the thing. You don't have access to him right now.
Oh, come on. We can't just be like, well, screw it.
Roll an insight check, though, I will say, when you see the fee for bringing him in alive.
Insight?
Yeah. Jin, you realize there probably would have been a fee for bringing him in dead, too.
Freaking.
I thought this was the Hunters Guild, not the Taxation Guild.
Yeah, there is also government taxes, and then there's also a fee for a bounty hunter for the Tionese Kingdom of Tion guild. There's a guild fee for these bounties.
I look to the
There's
guys
just-
and I'm like, I don't understand this planet.
Why don't we take him somewhere else and sell him to a different bounty?
You already turned him in.
How much did they fucking give us?
80,000.
80,000.
There should be a clause in our contract that allows us to reverse the transaction. This isn't 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
I don't think Simphil would have even given him up until he saw the money.
And they just smile and say, "I'm sorry, but if you have an issue, please submit a."
Do you really want us to
standard-
go through all this paperwork?
Yes,
I mean, you
please
could just
submit
all
a
of a sudden
standard-
you could just spontaneously throw up.
Please submit a standard complaint form to the Raxus Bounty Guild.
Malaysia.
They just start throwing up and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." What the?
You're incapacitated. You can't speak.
Yeah, I'm sorry about. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, oh my! It seems I've made a mess.
Pretty much.
So creepy.
Declan looks at Isaac and says in his mind, "I swear I didn't teach him this shit."
After
I
she's
did.
done vomiting, she says, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Professionalism extreme. Throws up and just keeps it on.
I mean, I give it to her.
You threw up right in front of me. That's a fee.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have to
Is that
pay.
gonna work out? You have to pay us to replace our clothes that you threw up on just now.
No, I don't.
Shit, she saw through it.
Izu pulls up his wristpad and says, but there is a law against public infection. Goddamn, what's the word?
Biohazard.
Yes, for... No, like, dirtying stuff in public. What's the political word?
Soiling.
Indecency?
Graffiti?
So roll a deception
Oh,
check.
defamation?
Defamation, yeah. Defamation and disruption of public peace and sanctity.
You're correct. You all are.
And I'm gonna burn my inspiration for that, so fuck it.
6.
And I'll give you sage advice so you get a D4 with it too.
I'm gonna throw guidance
Okay.
on top of that, Vecla.
Why
not?
Fine.
I don't have buffs to give.
13.
Well, I'm afraid that if that is true, I'm going to have to call the police on you all for being covered in vomit.
Whoa.
You're covered in vomit too.
Very well. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Do you have any more bounties to return?
Not to you, no. Bye.
Okay, have a nice day.
You don't.
I just cast Malaysia again on her.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna give them a 1-star review on the bounty hunter equivalent of Yelp.
Do we want to stay on this planet? Like, do we really want to
Your
keep
house
here?
is here.
Yeah, do we want to
Yeah,
sell it?
I don't.
very much
I'm
wanted
just
to
gonna
shoot
sell
that
it.
woman.
Let's start to try
I'm-
to find a buyer.
You know what?
I'm just gonna.
Let's
sell
conquer a
it.
part of. Let's conquer a part of Corellia. Like, make our own faction. Just move there.
This
We
is
form our
fucking
own country of
stupid.
Corellia.
I'm not gonna pay $400,000 in taxes and have our bounties like it's stripped down to almost
Okay,
less
guys,
than a
guys.
quarter.
We can do this one of two ways. One, we get house insurance and we blow the shit up and get the house insurance. Or two, we sell it.
It's insurance
So
fraud. Great.
it was 80,000, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why can I not
8,000.
find the comma key on my keyboard?
And so
8,000
divide
or
that
80?
80.
and then divide that 5 ways. We each get 16,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I was struggling so hard to find the comma key on my keyboard.
It's a really pathetic amount of credits.
Yeah,
Really?
terribly.
Really, DM?
I mean, this is actually the normal amount of credits we should be getting for level 4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we are stupidly rich for our level. Hey, I'm not complaining about it. It's fun.
Still, I don't think this will be enough to keep up with rent.
It is not. So
No.
that's what I'm saying. We go back to Corellia. 'Cause Corellia is actually somewhat decent, despite
besides,
all
we
the
have a
war
ship.
and
At
drugs.
any time, we can get involved in the Corellian Civil War and start that storyline.
That
Yeah.
Corellia is literally the Skyrim for us.
It's Whitestone.
Yeah.
So
It's Whiterun, Jin.
White Run.
Whitestone is the place from Critical Role.
Yeah, we
Fucking
don't make
nerd.
we don't do Critical Role jokes here. All right, shut up.
Sorry, I've never played Skyrim. I
What?
just know it's white
You've
something.
never
yeah.
played Skyrim?
No, I've never played it.
That is fair.
You've had 15 times the play that's been released. So
You've
Well,
had
that's the
15
thing. He was 3 years old when it was released. You're asking him to play this super old game.
Excuse me. 3 years old.
They, they released it on the Samsung fridge 5 years ago. All right, no excuse. I can play it on my Alexa. All right.
Alright, so
Fine.
what do we want to do to just get the fucking base off our hands?
We should either get insurance, blow it up, or just sell it.
We should
I feel like the first one is insurance fraud, and they'd probably catch that.
I have a question.
They love
Yes.
bureaucracy. Yeah.
What could we modify the base to be a space base, and then when they come to do
Are we
taxes,
just
there's
gonna
just
fucking
nothing
rip up a
there?
chunk of Earth?
If you tell this to Izu, his eyes will like flashlight.
How the hell are we
like,
gonna rip up a chunk of Earth?
I'll
Fuck
mention
yeah.
it.
Izu says, "I am on it.
I'll mention
I
it
am
in
on this
character.
shit."
We just take our land and leave.
How?
Could you
How?
imagine a tax collector and the whole
hear me
building
out.
is just gone?
We
No
we are
trace.
pulling the plot of Up, but we're amping it up.
How?
Boy.
Okay,
I
hear
love
me
that
out. Hear
so
me
much.
out. We need 3 things in order to do this. The first is we need a power core of like probably nuclear level to like properly lift up the whole building and all the surrounding structure.
Gonk droid.
First,
2
I'm
or
going to
3
have to
gonk
have...
droids.
At least 3.
Yeah, at least 3.
I-
Then I'm going to need
Nah,
some
let's just
sort
sell
of-
it. I love the idea. I just want to sell it and get rid of this damn thing.
I feel like it's too much of a credit stink
Or
to
we
fucking
could-
turn into
or
a
we could-
spaceship.
We could just, I don't know, rent it to somebody and make
That actually might be the best option.
and make passive income
We're
off
gonna
of
have to
it.
tax on. We're gonna have to pay tax on it anyway.
Those are the taxes you're already paying.
Yeah, but we're gonna make 100% profit on it because we're gonna rent it out for a ludicrous amount of money. So,
we're gonna rent
yeah,
it twice our
the-
mortgage rate.
No, like it's a tax. It's property tax. It's not a mortgage rate. So if our taxes are $400,000, we make $800,000 in profit. We keep $400,000. Boom, done.
I don't think this is a good idea, because I remember the DM saying that the taxes are just gonna keep going up because we have military equipment.
AK, not if we take all our military equipment and leave the planet.
Yes, but they're taxing us as a business, not as a single property.
We have to rent it out to a business then.
We could just put the lease out there and for a really, like, not cheap, but like an under the market price, and then
Yeah,
in
we
really fine print in the contract.
You know what? I have an
Right, we
idea.
can raise the interest every 3
this
weeks.
building
Got it.
to the Imperials.
The tenants have to pay the taxes. It's in tiny fine print.
Ha!
Nobody will read it.
That's really.
No,
Oh,
With an
God, that's
unbreakable
evil.
lease.
no. Hear me out. We sell this land to the Imperials, and we just start a civil war here.
Look, Semful, I'm willing to drop a man out of a ship to his death, but I will not be a bureaucrat.
That's true. That's not my specialty either.
There's nothing more evil than a bureaucrat.
I'll be right back.
He's got to go get
honestly-
his cheeseburger from his girlfriend.
Yeah. His make-believe girlfriend that's actually his cat. He just DoorDashed some in and out. That's what's at his house right now.
I like the gang frees over 100 slaves, turns in a bounty, and becomes landlords. That's just funny to me for some reason.
I vote we
Terrible,
sell.
right? Honestly, yeah. If the idea is we can't make passive income off of it, just sell the damn thing.
Yeah.
As is. Sell it cheaper just to get it off our hands. Leave.
The price for it is just gonna keep going up. Eventually, our fucking passive income won't even be able to cover the fucking place.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop playing D&D. We're just gonna play Monopoly on this planet. We're gonna keep buying shit.
So,
right. I'll post. I guess we can post an ad to see if we can find a buyer.
So you very quickly find that there's people clamoring for your business.
I mean, it probably would be because I mean it's prime real estate, right?
Plus, you guys already put money into refurbishing it, and it's better than it was before. The highest offer you're getting is $200,000.
I feel like we spent more refurbishing, or did we not?
Not on the place itself.
No, that was on the ship.
Yeah.
But I think I spent most of the money fucking refurbishing, and I'm fine with that price.
All right, then why you could probably take a bigger cut of the sell price.
I'm fine with taking it 5 ways just because that's easier math.
Yeah. Dividing by 5 is easier than dividing by 4 point something bullshit.
You could also take my cut.
I mean, I still make a little bit of a profit from what I had spent.
You spent it. You can take my profit too. I don't care.
So as you guys are negotiating with the buyer, the guy from the Business and Commerce Guild shows up again. He's as you guys are negotiating with the new buyer, he comes in. He's like, "Oh, I heard about the transaction you were having. I'm sorry to see that your business will be leaving here. Tell me, where do you intend to take your business after selling your current location?"
That's I don't feel comfortable sharing that information. That's actually a little creepy that you would ask that.
Well, you see, we need a place to forward the bill.
Are you stalking us?
Well, it is my job to know
call
where.
the police?
Sir, I am the law here. I need a location.
Do you have a license?
Yes, I am the regional director of the Business and Commerce Guild, and I need a place to forward the bills for this transaction and your outstanding tax debt.
Semfel. I send in your mind. I just go. Grobdala the Hutt would probably be happy to take on that debt.
Actually, that's a good idea. How about, we don't know the exact address yet, but we have a name of somebody we're going to be working under. Can I give you the name?
Yes, of course.
Grabella the Hutt.
Grabella the Hutt. Ah, yes, a successful businessman, from my understanding.
Hence why we want to work for him.
I have heard positive things about Grabella the Hutt. We will get in contact with his representatives immediately.
Oh boy.
It's like the thing where like they call it. I like to imagine at this exact time I'm not there and I'm like hanging Grabala back up in our ship.
At this time, I would like to immediately activate my scan frequency thing to hack their communications.
He doesn't mean immediately.
Okay.
It'd be like
I am still going to do so to just make it take as much time as possible. Like send them through a few loopholes. Like, we're sorry, the number you reached is currently occupied. Please hold.
Yeah, so
he tries to phone them, and then it's just me, and I put on like a different hat, and I say, "This is Grabella the Hutt's representatives. How may I help you?"
I put the porg on.
It's funny because Jin is gone, and he's gonna come back and be like, "We made a lie, and we got ourselves in a big mess."
So, you guys are signing the papers with the new owner. Young Alderanian entrepreneur. He's saying this is going to be such a good business. I plan on turning this into a market hub for Alderanian traders.
Oh,
Thank you for giving us such a good price on it, by the way.
Oh, if you see the team of
the White Thranta.
The White Thranta, tell them we said hi.
Oh yeah, my family ship is the Scruffy Nerf. We've met with the White Thranta many times. Weird lady.
She's a little kooky, but
Everyone gets 40,000 credits.
Sweet.
You can take my share, I said.
Yeah, you can take mine. You get 120,000 credits, Isaac.
Math.
We just did it for you. Everyone gets
you,
40,000 credits.
You take 3 shares of the 5.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to calculate my credits when I have a fucking bigger number.
If everybody gets 40,000, you get 120,000.
Use your calculator.
Yeah, but I have to calculate it against my current credits.
What's your current credits?
Oh.
Okay, it's now 276,000.
There you go. You figured it out.
Yeah, I haven't been that big of a spender because I haven't been sinking everything into the ships.
Izu is offended by your lack of dedication to shipbuilding.
Izu might want to train. Is there a feat for animal handling?
There is.
I mean, you guys just have this porg on the ship now, if I'm being honest with you. It's just your ship cat now, basically.
You have a pet.
My first reaction to the porg being trained was my fucking respiration system shutting down.
You guys are handing off you're handing off your base to check Chorus. Check Chorus as he's getting really happy about this.
Can Izu also give them a flash bomb, just as like a, hey, here you go.
Here you go. Here's a bomb.
A bomb?
Bomb.
Imagine you're closing on a house and they throw in a fucking flashbang.
Yeah, Jin, we sold the place for 200,000 credits. Veclin and Semful both gave me their cut of the credits since I had spent the credits to refurbish the place.
Oh.
And we have tricked the bureaucrats into attempting to contact Rabala the Hutt about some sort of bill they have.
Huh.
But he's kind of hanging in our ship.
So now we are now charged with tax evasion eventually.
Well, I think we all realize after dealing with this bureaucracy, we never want to come back to this place, so we're good.
Yeah, that's true.
If they want to come for us, they have to come outside of their authority.
If we ever rebuild a centralized government and solve the economic crisis, let's blow this place up.
Agreed.
They will cause the second economic collapse by being introduced into the centralized government.
When do you guys want to try and get the Ebon Hawk? Is that still on our plate?
Yeah, as the DM saying, it might not be for a long time.
We have a lot on our plate.
Plus, it's going to be so long before there's another space battle. You just don't really have a need for a ship right now.
I don't think we really ever needed the ship. I think it's just a case of we want it.
Yeah. So, do we want to get the Ebon Hunt right now? It's like.
I still want to help that rabbit Ewok too.
Yeah,
oh right, the one in the cage.
Buy the Ewok.
I don't know why.
Actually, Sora still owes me a favor.
We have so many quest lines that we're starting and they're just not finishing.
Yeah.
Like Sora still owes me a favor, so technically I could just call the favor to have her release the Ewok.
I feel like we were supposed to use a lot of this like mad stacks we have to like do that stuff on at New Alder.
But it's up to you guys what you want to do now. I mean, you got a lot of plot threads. I'll say the most immediate plot thread, though, is the Witch Boy.
Yeah, I do want to save that guy, because if he's going to the Knights of Ren, he's probably got a time limit.
Alright, so if we want to do the time limit thing, I'm fine for doing that.
Eventually, and Veclin will blur out all the exposition to everybody else, so everyone's on the same page. And it's the idea that eventually what they do is that they torture you and they keep pushing you for information and you kind of keep telling them, even though you don't do it. They use you as like a focus until you waste away and die. So yes, they will kill him eventually. They almost killed me. They're going to shove kyber crystals in him. It's going to be a bad day.
How did you escape, Veclin?
One night, there was a fight inside their castle that they hang out in, and my door just opened. Somebody let me out. and I just got their ship and I bailed. I couldn't have turned back. There was a huge fight. I had no strength left. It was months of me just being in a cell. So it was bad time. So I find it weird that... But then, since the leader kind of died, I was like, oh, it's probably good now. And then, like, no, they're still around. And I'm like, oh, this is no good.
Are you sure you're okay to go back there?
No, I'm not. But you're all here with me. So we can try to deal with this problem together. And maybe, and if we get in there and we realize that it's unobtainable, it's unobtainable at this moment. We can always gather more allies, or we can always try to just see how deep the rabbit hole goes. I don't know. Maybe they're working with somebody else. I don't know. There's some powerful Sith cult-like thing. They're like the other cultists we ran into. They were super weird and whatnot, but I don't know if they're connected. It could be a huge conspiracy. I don't know.
Trying to take guesses as to what the main story is.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have no idea what the main story is.
So if it's a conspiracy, we just need to blow it up.
Clearly, it has something to do with Izu's backstory.
Obviously, yeah.
Why does that have to do with my backstory? What is my backstory?
Your grandma doesn't love you.
Oh.
I was just gonna say his backstory is Tatooine, and that's it.
Like everyone's backstory.
Like, actually speaking out of character, I have no idea what Izu's backstory is. Like, I went bare bones.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You open up Izu's backstory page, and you just see a single word, Tatooine.
And everyone goes, oh yeah, that makes sense. Everything starts there. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, the backwater planet. This planet has a lot of story.
Izu's like the only one who actually like started their story in the campaign. Everybody else has shit going on in their past.
We're all fucking damaged.
And the planet literally is a backwater now.
It's true. It's better that way. For some people.
Maybe we should investigate that.
It rained.
There might be a mystery behind that needs solving.
It rained.
Isaac investigating. The planet's dead. Dead planet.
So I'm gonna make this even more complicated because as you guys are heading out,
Who is it?
Answer the call.
Who is it?
Hello. You open up the holo call and you see the image of Marek.
Oh no.
Yeah, the guy that we just kind of left.
The actual main storyline over there.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, we're not home right now.
Is Jin Savo available to speak to?
One moment. I'm going to put my hand over the mute button and look at Jin and go, like, kind of motion, do you actually want to talk to him?
Who's this? On the call?
Oh, it's Marek. You know Marek.
Fuck that guy.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll talk to him.
Camino.
He was asking me. Asking for. Yeah, sure. I'll talk to him.
I go back on the call and I'm like, oh, you just caught him. He was just about to leave. Here you go.
Mr. Savo, we finally were able to obtain the information you were looking for about your mother. Or your family history.
Yeah?
Jesus, here we go.
Well,
I
the woman in question, we did an investigation into your claimed family heritage. You're not genetically related to your mother's supposed grandfather. Your supposed father. Her father, I mean, You're not related to your supposed grandfather. Genetically.
So he's not my grandfather then? He's just an old man?
Yes, your mother's father is just some man.
And that's what you called to tell me?
No. We did an investigation into to the woman you claim is your mother's, history. And we discovered that she's gone in and out of the unknown regions many dozens of times.
Yeah, I know that. I was with her for a lot of them.
Are you aware that's highly atypical?
How so?
Who did we just lose?
That was
The
Oh,
bot.
Izu.
Oh,
No,
wait,
that
no,
was
the bat's
Izu.
here. I thought the bot disconnected. Fucking Izu's gone. He's dead.
oh, poor guy.
He's gone. Well, it is getting close to the end of the game, so we can
Yeah.
finish up.
I'm worried about his health. He looks at you and says, Jen, I need to speak to you alone about this.
Okay, we're alone right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Cut to Simfil like 20 feet away.
Simfil ran away, man.
Pretending to draw a picture.
Simphil's just like, you know, like old styles, got the other phone and she's listening to it, breathing into the mic.
I mean, if you think about where this ship, this Jin is like literally in the center of the entire ship right now.
Yeah, well, whatever. You can be alone.
Jen, your mother, we believe, was an intelligence operative for the Chiss Ascendancy.
Okay.
She was
I mean,
a
I know that
spy.
we were friends with. I know that we were friends with the Chiss. I mean, I've seen them a couple times.
Yeah. And you didn't think it was weird that the isolationist empire in the unknown regions had connections with you and your mother?
No, they're actually really nice, and they say that people in the Galactic Center are pretty stuck-up individuals. I gotta say, I definitely agree.
Jen, this is serious.
And I'm being serious too. What's so serious about a Chiss operative? And how do you even know that my mother was one?
He pulls up a picture of your mother and says, "Is this her?"
Jin hasn't looked at a picture of his mother in 15 years. So he's just kind of silent, just like slowly nods.
She was a Chiss operative. She was a spy for them, reporting on what was happening on everything that was happening in the galaxy, back to her masters in the Ascendancy.
And what does that mean?
It means, Jen, that you do not have daddy issues, you have mommy issues.
I asked you if you could tell me anything about my father, and then you wanted to come here and say that my mother was a Chiss operative and that that this is a very serious matter. The Chiss ascendancy has literally given me more than this center of the galaxy you people like to call it, more than anything.
Your
They were there
mother
for me.
could very well have been a terrorist, and you deserve to know.
Well, I know that she wasn't a terrorist, so
Think really hard about your positive opinion of the Chiss Ascendancy. Was it because you have a genuine positive opinion, or because they were friendly to you and your mother, because your mother told you to have a friendly opinion of them?
I'll try to see things your way, but I can guarantee that the ascendancy literally means no harm to anybody. There's a reason why they're an isolationists, is because of people like you who just cast conspiracy theories and suspicion around them just because they are isolationists, and that's exactly why they are isolationists.
If you want to find the truth about your heritage, you're going to have to go back out into the unknown. Because that's where
right.
it is.
That's where what is?
That's where the truth is.
Yeah, apparently. And I like how this conversation went from when we first met you, I was asking you about my father. Now you telling me my mother was a terrorist. Great talking to you, and I just kind of hang up.
Oh.
He's trying to help you.
And Jin doesn't want his help. He has his picture that his mother was amazing.
No, your mother was a terrorist spy.
Is the call over?
He's trying to help you by insulting your mom to your face.
Yeah, real fucking helpful there, bub.
Like if
Mar-
Declan was trying to convince someone.
I feel like
Terrible
Marek.
charisma.
I feel like Marek is not an empathetic person.
I just walks into the room now from shouting off stage. I don't like that guy.
I don't like him either. He just called my mother a terrorist.
Oh.
What?
I asked him, because I never knew my father. I asked him to see if he could find my father just so I knew who he was. Apparently he was some athlete for New Alderanians, who knows, whatever. And then he said that, and then he's like, oh, but what's really interesting is your mother, because we have no history of her, ever. She just doesn't exist. And I was like, well, my grandfather's real, so she definitely does exist, and I'm here, so I definitely exist. And so he said that he'd do some research into it. I was like, fine, sure, whatever. Then he calls me and says that my mother and I were constantly going in and out of the unknown regions. Yeah, because we were supply traders. We would, help out with random things and give people star chart informations and stuff like that. And now he's saying that that's very irregular, and that she was a terrorist, that she was working with the Ascendancy to do terrorist things, and she was an operative. And so that's what he just laid all out on me, and I'm just like, no, he's wrong. He must have a second agenda. There's literally no way that my mother was a terrorist.
Everybody roll. This is the last thing we're gonna do. Everybody else roll an insight on this.
Look, I think the first thing that will come out of Isaac's mouth once Jin is done talking is, why are you asking a clothing specialist about your mom?
I didn't. I asked him about my dad.
That's like the exact same as you're dating your cat.
Damn, almost got a nat 20.
This look. Here's the thing about here's the thing about it. The way Jin is saying all of this, and you realize something is that Marek, for all he is, he's always been very starkly honest with all of you. He would not have a huge reason to lie about any of this. And Jin is reacting very aggressively against this idea. It's one of those situations where it's like, no, it's not true. But it's like, there's definitely something that rings true about this whole thing.
I like that Veclin and Semfil both rolled low because they're the other ones who made deals with Marek, so they'd be more likely to believe Jin, and not that Jin's lying, but
Yeah. Take Jin's side over the matter.
Yeah.
How about we get a couple cups and we just sit down and stop asking weird clone people about our parents?
I just wanted to know who my dad was. That's literally it. And then he decided to call my mother a terrorist.
Let's get a cup of coffee.
Fuck this guy. Stupid cloning idiot.
I mean, I guess you never had alone time with him, did you, Isaac?
Nah, he didn't want anything from me.
And I think that's where we are going to wrap up the session tonight, giving you guys a full week to decide which plot thread you want to engage with here, because there's 1,000 of them. And I think it's, look, me as the DM, I want to get some of this plot stuff chugging along. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can use, I'll just be full honesty with all of you. I can use any of the plot threads you've got going to string you along to some of the larger plot areas. So don't worry about not pursuing
them. Find the witch boy.
The Witch Boy is probably the biggest priority, honestly, out of all of these.
Yeah. I can always go to the unknown regions, like, literally, it only takes us 2 minutes.
No, it takes a lot longer than that, but whatever.
Well, the players, it only takes for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I get to say 2 weeks later.
Depends on how terrible you want the unknown regions to be when you're driving through them.
I'm also going to say this. Well, anyways, that's it for tonight. See you later, Twitch.
How come we just got like the fucking sound